Cha cha cha! Unlurk yourselves immediately. I've returned. Can I turn the music up just a little bit, please? Hi, everyone. Happy day of the week. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. I think it's Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's Thursday. Hello, Arcana. Hello, every pony. Why are you frowning? What is your issue? Stop frowning. We just started. I haven't even said anything crazy yet. Don't frown at Zach. Zach's a good guy. It's the Bonita PNG. Yeah, because we're drawing silly things today, so I figured that I would also be silly. One of these days, I'm gonna draw me like my normal self as a PNG, but I haven't done it yet. I do want to do the wiggle line things again. You guys remember when I used to do wiggle lines? Maybe it was before your time, but there was a time where I would... Well, I can show you that I used to do wiggle lines for things, like, and I made gifts and stuff that had wiggle lines. I can show you my wiggle lines. Hi, Juni. Hi, Jam. Where's Arcana Sword? Oh, yeah! You're right. You're right. You're right. I just modded Arcana a bit ago. You're right. My bad. Hold on. Let me... This is a real, knighting right now. How do I do this? Like this. Don't go anywhere. I need your username. Stay right where you are. Freeze! Don't move! There you go. You have now been made a moderator, so now you can look at all of my, things. Most of my things. Some of my things, not all of my things. Hey. I haven't made anyone my, like, manager, and I would never do that. Ew, and no. Yeah. I did mention getting a manager at some point, but that hasn't happened yet. Maybe someday. Someday! I'm having a little sip of water. Juni Mario Day sales began. Huh? It's not even. It's more 5. Mars Day. Alright? What are we talking about? Mario Day. We haven't even got to the 10 yet. There's no I or O. We just got Mars Day. Happy Planetary Day for those who celebrate Mars Day. Well, they began early. Well, they need to take it back because we just celebrated Pokemon Day. They're getting greedy. Okay? We need to chill out. I'm excited though. I got invited to watch the Mario movie, the new one, so I will be doing that in April. Very, very excited. I don't know why, but today has been so hot. Today's been so hot. Inside. I think Moth Bomb's just been cold lately. I want to draw some emotes. I thought about drawing the VAngeli girls, but I'm not sure. Where's my... Oh, there we go. I was like, hello? I have my square canvas. Oh. Ugh. Ugh. I want to draw one that maybe looks mean. I don't know. Maybe not mean, but like silly. But I think I'm going to draw something silly regardless of what I draw. I just draw a lot of like head empty pictures anyway, so it just be like that. That's just the kind of day I'm having. The kind of week I'm having is I have the urge to create things. And so here I am sating that urge the best way I can. Is this Nintendo Switch promo in my dear stream? No way. No way. I don't have a Switch 2. I don't think I'd ever get a Switch 2. Not for any particular reason, like I don't like the Switch or anything, but just like... Maybe I will. Someday. Just not anytime soon. Can I like do like a side-eye emote? I've seen one that has the eye that's like this. That's funny. But that looks like a fish. You know, I kind of want one that's like disappointed. Like, maybe that's angry. You know? That's how I feel sometimes. You guys just be saying stuff. I'd be concerned. Forehead crease, like... What do you think you're doing? This kind of look some of you need when you guys say that coffee is water. No. Maybe we'll keep that. Something like that would be really funny. Something like that would be hilarious. So I think maybe we go for that. We'll draw and see how we feel. That means I need to make this way bigger. God had a creative way too, and now we're all here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, don't forget about that. Well, I mean, then I also want like an emote that's like really cute. I already have really cute ones, but I want more. With a big old like, maybe not like that, but like a big green with a big tooth. Like a thumbs up, you know? with whimsy, you know? Maybe a propeller hat. These are the kinds of things I'm on today. You know? Looks like Balloon Boy. It feels like Balloon Boy. But if there is an emote that any of you would like, I can try to draw said Juni emote. I just think it would be fun to draw some emotes today, you know? It just seems like something easy, something I can finish in a day, something that I'd be content with, and that makes me smile. Like, when I commission emotes, I'm like, well, what do I need? Like, what is a reaction that I wish to express that I do not have the pictures to do so? I thought about doing the nod emote today, but that would take a lot of effort. Because I would have to draw 2 frames. I don't know if I'm ready to draw 2 frames. It would be very simple. Sorry, that makes it look like I'm crying. I just, I messed up the circle placement. Ignore that. I've seen some good nod emotes. Maybe like one like the emote that we have in the server. This is a thumb. This is a finger. Howdy, Juni, howdy! Wave and sip emotes are common, but you don't have them. Do I need to hydrate? I've seen a lot of like sip emotes, and I don't really know how I feel about them. Can I just have one where I'm eating corn? Can I have a corn emote? That would be yummy. I like corn a lot. Like one of those, I don't know. I've seen like those like pop mouth emotes, and they're all like, "Roar." Can I just have like a cob of corn? A cob, perhaps? Please pray for me. I'm about to talk with my pastor. What I'll be sharing about my what? I'm about to talk with my pastor. What I'll be sharing about my grandpa. Funerals. Like your speech? Is hungry, want corn. Hello, Juni. Hi. Yes, of course we will pray for you, Scruffy. Great guy, great guy. There are just so many things I want to draw. But I be talking about food too much, you know? I think I talk about food a lot on this here channel, but because it's my channel. This just looks like he just have a big belly and he's all like, yummy. This is me after Thanksgiving. This is true Juni moment. Me after I have a big meal. That's how I feel after I eat. My antennae are up because I'm so happy because I had yummy food. Yeah, that's me. That's me after I eat. Teeth. Yeah. Thank you for the resub. I appreciate it so much, Zach. I saw you yesterday. Well, I saw all of you yesterday, I think. Juni seems a little crazy today. What? Am I crazier than normal, guys? Be honest. Draw pizza. Okay. Will you forgive me if I say that I eat thin crust pizza? Because I do. My pizza be looking like this. And then there's like the only time I have a bell pepper, and then my little, what are they called? This just looks like I have a bag of trail mix. Thin crust is based. It is really good. Content, Juni. What? What? Maybe it's because I'm using my little gremlin PNG. Thin crust is A tier. That's what I'm saying. Thin crust is slept on, and I think more people should enjoy thin crust pizza. Thin crust is the spice of life, and I'm tired of pretending that it's not the best. So, Oh, hi, Oshinari. Hola. You want a bug fact? I learned a bug fact the other day. I learn bug facts most days, and then I forget them unless they're really, really cool. Oh, okay, well, shrimp are crustaceans. So in my head, they count as... I'm shaking my leg while I have my tablet in my lap, so that's why my cursor's doing this, not because I'm freaking out. Let me think. Oh yeah, shrimp are crustaceans, and some people breed shrimp to get like different colorways, kind of like how people like crossbreed flowers. Did you know that there's like basically like a rarity system for shrimp breeding? That's a cool bug fact, I would say. There's only one bug in Antarctica, the Antarctic midge. Actually it's inky. I don't know if you guys knew that. Not to dox you, Inky, but shrimp aren't bugs, they're crustaceans. Ooh, just like crawfish then. Yeah! There's like a huge like... Well, it's not huge, it's really niche. Like there's like a niche community of people who like to breed crawfish and shrimp for different colorways. It's a whole thing. It's great. It's great. I think I just stumbled upon that side of the internet, so yeah. Don't eat animals. Yeah, no, if you check Genesis, you will see that God has given us dominion over all creatures. Therefore, I'm eating animals. Just saying. Also, it's less heinous to eat a bug. So, it's a crustacean. It's got an exoskeleton. I'm eating it. I'll be honest though, eating crabs make me feel a little bit barbaric. If you check Proverbs and X, you see that our diet doesn't matter as long as it isn't poison or drunkenness. So, I can't eat meat. Anyway, I will be doing that. Inky hates carnivores, it's true. He's okay with God's creation as long as it doesn't drink too much. What if I just... I already have an emote like this, but I just... You know? That's not a hand. Maybe like a little hand here. When you're all shy, when someone compliments you and you're all like, "Aw." You know? You ever feel this way? You ever feel big-headed? You know? Oh, I've seen those emotes where it has like a kiss on the forehead. I don't know how to draw lips. That doesn't look like lips. That looks scary. If someone's lips look like this, I think maybe they need assistance. Do you ever feel like this? I feel like this sometimes. You know, where someone says something really nice and I go, "Aww." This is my awing face. This is the face I make when someone's nice to me. And I'm like, "Wow, really?" And then I have big ears. Maybe not that big. Okay, I got big ears, but they're not that big, okay? Okay, they're still not that big. But you know how it is when someone's really nice to you. You know, and you can't help yourself. And you're like, "Wow, thank you. Please tell me I'm not the only person who feels this way. Please tell me it's not just me." And I'm always like, "Wow." I kind of feel like this whenever people compliment me as a VTuber. Because I feel like I'm just a silly girl on the internet, and then people are like, "I listen to Juni when she says things on the internet." I'm like, "Why would you do that? Thank you so much." You know? And they'd be like, "Oh, shucks. Now what do I do?" See, how are the doodles? They're doodling. I'm having a silly time. If you had ears that size, you'd hear anything and everything. I can hear you breathing. Hold on, they're too small. I can hear you breathing. I can hear an ant and its thoughts. Yeah, that's me listening to you guys. Hey Juni, leaving a lurk. Oh, thanks, Albo. How are you doing? I feel like I haven't seen you in 5 ever, and then I saw you the other day, and I was like, "Oh my goodness, it's Albo." My face when my mom says, "Who's my handsome little boy?" Yeah! This is my face when... Well, I mean, I would say this is my face when Moth Mom compliments me, but it's actually not my face when Moth Mom compliments me because she compliments me every single day. So sometimes I'm like, okay, you're just saying that now. You're just saying that. You don't mean it. You know, I love my affectionate mom so much. But sometimes she just says compliments and I'm like, yeah, but you said that yesterday. Maybe I'm spoiled. I like this one. I'm gonna keep it on a separate layer and see how we feel. Be gone. Into the void. Bye, Mushroom Man. Your ears remind me of elf ears, kinda. Thank you, that's the point. I like them. I'm not elf. Hey, lore clarification really quickly. I am made out of oil paint. I am a painting, but I'm a moth girl that lives in a painting. So I don't have any exoskeleton. Technically, my wings aren't really like wing material. I'm more of an SCP than a bug. But if you want to see me as a bug and have moth-like tendencies, that's okay. Would I eat clothes? No, considering a painting is on cloth. It would not behoove me to eat fabrics. But if in your personal Juni headcanon you would like to think that I eat clothes, so be it. I am no longer a foot tall, but 4'10". But yeah. I think that's really it. Yeah. Common Juni misconceptions. Juni is not doll sized anymore. But she does in fact eat clothes. I don't! Yay, more lore drop! Okay. Juni, draw my life. Wait, actually, I can't show you guys that. Can I? Well... Okay, so... Do I tell you guys that? No, because then you guys will get excited. Well... It's like a random stream on a random Thursday. Surely you guys wouldn't say anything if I told you that I'm doing a lore video. That I'm drawing myself. It's part of the... You know, quick Juni draw my life. Would that spoil it? I mean, kinda, but not really. Maybe? Oil paint is made from fossil fuels. Hey! I am every dinosaur. I can keep secrets. Okay. Juni, draw my life. Well, okay. I drew her hair wrong already. I'm drawing her so wrong. This is our best effort. She has glasses. Her hair is actually purple. That's true. Huh? That's... Poor thing. Poor thing. Okay. Okay. This is Nadia. Okay. And she draws. Sometimes. Not that much at first, but eventually a lot more. And she drew me because she likes bugs. You know, we love a Victorian girl that likes bugs, right? This is me. These are my hands. Here's my hair. I didn't have any hair before this one. Whoa! That was scary. I'm on an easel. And I'm the favorite child, so she loves me so much. She loves me so much that I have all of her love, not all of it, but a good amount of it. And that makes me sentient to some capacity. So I'm able to do this cool thing where I'm in the painting. Hi, that's me. This is a stick figure Juni. It's correct. And I can come out of it. I'm kind of like an imaginary friend. You know? If you've ever experienced that, and if not, you don't have any joy and whimsy within you, and there's no helping you. There's me. Hanging out. Maybe I don't look like that, but This is stick figure Juni, okay? Trust. And this is stick figure Nadia, and she's infinitely cooler and prettier than me, you know? And we hang out. Eventually though, she dies because people die. But because she loves me so very much and put all her love into my painting, she's in here too. We hang out. There's also like a Jesus reference in there, but that's for the lore video. Dang, is Nadia single? Not for you. You can't have her. You people make me sick. You can't have her. But yeah, we're just kind of chilling now in my painting. And now you guys get to experience that painting because I'm in it right now in real time. You see outside of this frame right here? Do you see the background? That, yeah. Oh no, sorry. Nadia, actually, she's a carnivore. She eats meat. Just kidding. She's not a carnivore. That would be scary. She's the best. No bad self-talk. Who are we talking about? I got myself Miku concert tickets. Wow. I gave up Miku for Lent. Basically. It sounds silly, but yeah. That's basically it. That's the Juni lore. Well, I mean, kind of. Sorry. Mostly that's the Juni lore. But there's some other stuff, like the amount of times I've been drawn, you know? A few times where, Nadia's indecisive. I mean, not indecisive, but like when you draw, you know? I wasn't always like this. At some point, I was like this, which explains past Juni redesign. And then I can also be like the original draft that I was. Thank you. So yeah. Juni lore completed. I'm not even the main character in my lore, cause like now I like am employed, and I'm very proud that I'm employed actually. Thank you. I work at an antique shop, cause that's where I live at. That's where my painting's at. It gets moved around. I'm a world traveler. It's kind of like old people when they retire and go on a bunch of cruises. That's basically what I'm at right now. Cruising for a bruising, you know what I mean? So I'm employed. Nadia's not. She already did enough. She served her time. You know what I mean? This is my cool apron. I don't really wear an apron to work. But I got a name badge and I'm employed or whatever. I tell people what's what. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm really sick like that. So really, but like I'm behind like a desk. So it's... And I sell antiques, so it's more like I'm an NPC and I have limited dialogue options. You know how it is? Like in Genshin, you know? You can buy, you can sell your antiques. However, I don't got much to say to you unless we have friendship points, you know? If you get one friendship point, then you don't have that many dialogue options. Yeah. But I already don't eat meat. Stop eating meat, easy, yeah. I gave up the comfort of my bed. I would... Wow. I was gonna say something absolutely crazy. I'm so glad I didn't. Did you know they made Little Debbie snacks into peanut butter flavors? That's delicious. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. Oil paint is from fossil fuels, which is dead ancient animals. So Juni is actually the remains of ancient giraffe species. Juni Purwood. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. When you don't drink, smoke, party, stay up late, eat meat, and read the Bible daily so you don't know what to do for Lent. You can give up sweets. You make it sound like, well, I'm the best person ever because I don't do anything. You can not eat sweets. You can not eat your favorite foods, and I'm sure you have a favorite food. You can spend less time watching streams on Twitch because you like to watch streams on Twitch. You cannot play video games. You can make yourself read more. You can make yourself go to the gym more. There are plenty of things you can do. You're like, I've already reached level 10 of self-improvement. I'm good. Wrong. Incorrect. Yeah, but a lore video is eventually happening, and then also... Okay, I've already mentioned this on my birthday. Well... Maybe I should draw a Nadia emotes, but I should wait until after the lore video comes out, so you guys actually are like, what? Who? What? You know? Yeah, but I'm gonna hand draw everything. And then... kind of animate it, not super animate it, but, you know, a little bit. But I am going to do a cover of a song. Maybe, well, okay, alright, well... that's gonna be another lore thing. There's this song that I've been wanting to cover for a very, very, very long time. Not giving up going to the gym. I said go to the gym. I said, this is what I said. Go to the gym. Keyword. This is what Juni said. This is what I said. So I don't really know where you got no gym. There are no letters to spell the letter no in this sentence. You get ooh from the O's, but there's no N. So maybe consider that something to do. Just saying. Juni song cover, let's go. Okay, so it's a little bit of a loaded thing. There will be two. One is mystery song that I'm not telling you because it could be one of 3 songs and I haven't decided which one it's gonna be. So just for the sake of imagery, I'm gonna draw symbols, maybe 4 songs. How would I want to draw that one? Like a monocle? This one or this one. And then I thought about doing this one. Well, actually, this counts for 2. I thought about doing that one. It has to do with flowers. And then... maybe both of them do. Maybe both of them are flower songs. I haven't decided which one to do. But for option B of song cover, this is going to be a mystery project. But I already know what song I'm gonna do. But it's not gonna be in the way you think. This is really complicated. Let's just be honest and truthful here, okay? I didn't want to... well, it's a small stream on a Thursday. What could possibly go wrong? Do I tell you? Maybe if I don't say it, it'll make you feel better. Maybe if I just write it. Maybe if I just write it and I don't say it. Maybe if I do that, then... why is this blinking at me? Stop blinking at me. Maybe if I don't say it, it'll make me feel better. Maybe that. Who knows what that means, though? I don't even know this word. Utah? Probably that. Maybe I just don't know how to spell. If you don't know, then you don't know. Don't worry about it. If you know, then you know. That's all. Yeah, that'd be a crazy thing to do. But you know, maybe going to Utah would be cool. Who knows? I don't know. Oh wow, that's crazy. Huh. To become a Ugandan professor? I know what that is. I'm so hyped. She's going back to school. Yeah. Yeah, I am doing that. I'm doing that too. There's a lot of things I have to do to make that project a thing. You know, like this. And also, like, learning the program. A lot of things. I I won't tell you what the demo song will be, but it's something that I've always wanted to sing because it's basically lost media. I have mentioned the song before in the past multiple times, actually, and it may be a song that you can find somewhere that I have already mentioned to you, that you just probably don't remember, which is great because then it'll be a surprise, and then I can draw stuff for it, and then it'll be cool. Who knows? Who knows? Whoa, that's crazy. If only someone would make fan art of it. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do, okay? It's just hard to design something thinking something simple like a nightgown. This is a nightgown with that's not very helpful. This is also not very helpful to you. It's not very helpful. It's not very helpful at all, but it doesn't need to be helpful. I decided not to be helpful. Decided it doesn't matter. Yeah. Anyway, lots of things to be worked on. Lots of people to talk to. Lots of things I had to record. But I'm learning a lot about what things mean and how to use things. Yeah. It's a secret though. You can't tell any pony, okay? Because it's Thursday and I didn't tell anyone, and this was not something that happened. How do I do a finger that's all like shh, 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 shh? That doesn't look like a hand at all. You know, say words. You know, say words about it. That looks like a thumb. You know what I mean. Okay, no words about it. Secret. It's a secret. Juni's secret. Top secret. What happened? I don't even know. Wow, that's crazy. I don't know what you're talking about. At all. I feel like you got the message. I feel like maybe maybe this will help. Maybe this helps you. Maybe this helps you. This helps. This is helpful information for Scruffy. For anyone that does not know. Anyway, wow, the state of Utah is a really cool place. I'm gonna just start mentioning it as Utah. Like, oh man, I'm working on my Utah thing. I'm gonna go to Utah, guys. I've never been before. So please pray for me and my trip to Utah, because I don't really I don't really know. You know, I gotta pick up my outfits for going to Utah, and then I have to talk to some other people about my Utah trip because they have more experience. They've been to Utah before, or they live in Utah, so they know what's going on. Yeah. Don't tell anybody about my Utah trip though. It's a secret, okay? So if I was gonna say, if I go on hiatus, I'm at Utah. I'm not gonna go on. Well, no. Ube has been to Utah. Ube has visited Utah and knows a little bit about Utah. Yeah. More than me. Ube has souvenirs from Utah, I think. Yeah. Jemmy has not been to Utah, but Jemmy has been to other states that are adjacent to Utah. So Jemmy understands the culture. You know? Okamura has not been to Utah, has never been to Utah. Melinda has been to Utah maybe once. Yeah. I do want to draw a big head, Juni. I do. That's not a hand. I just went. I've been around Utah. I am very aware of Utah. Utah has been my dream trip for a very long time. So that's kind of how I feel about Utah. I'm not a professional Utah visitor. I'm not a resident in Utah yet, but I'm working on getting my residency in Utah. You know, maybe like a Utah library card or something like that. Yeah. But Utah is a little bit tricky to get to. There's a cultural barrier between me and Utah. So I have to ask some people for help on how to get to Utah. Is this making sense? Are we following? Are you picking up what I'm putting down right now? Yeah, maybe I'll go to Utah this year. My goal is to go to Utah this year. Will it be a passing through trip or maybe an extended stay? Well, I would like to make it an extended stay and maybe a permanent vacation location. Vacation destination. You know? Like, it'd be really cool if I could go to Utah a lot. You know? And maybe come back with souvenirs. You know what I mean? I like to share my souvenirs with everyone else. Yeah. Vacation. All we ever wanted. Vacation had to get away. Maybe this is a reference that I'm unfamiliar with. And maybe it's Utah culture. I don't I don't know. Maybe I'll have something I'm eating something politely. Omoga's body. Maybe this will be oh, like this. And then it's gonna be funny. I have like a hand. It's not a real hand. But like holding like a glass of water. You know? And then I'm all like tiny. And I have another hand. Will you hydrate? Oh. Yeah, what do you think? What do you think of this bad boy? Would you drink water if your streamer looked at you like this? Like it were an achievement? Dun 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 dun! You have hydrated! That looks like I'm about to zoom in. I actually love that so much. Great! This is what I will be doing. This is what I will be drawing today. Enough about Utah! Let's focus on hydration, shall we? I thought about putting my eyeball right there so like my eyeball would stretch out because it's all like glass refracting, but I don't want to do all that. That's scary. Control Z, please. Okay. Juni, sip. Well, I'm not sipping it. So good. Love it. Thank you. Yeah. This is great. It's like a quest item. Maybe like I can have these little thingies. You know how like in anime there are like little things and then they like alternate? So it's all like, you know? I don't know if that makes sense. It looks like I'm drawing like glyphs. Okay, call time. Bye bye, Scruffy. This seems good. I draw my squiggly blush. And then I draw my antenna. You know. Bye, Scruffy. Bye, Scruffy. Do I draw my little dress? No, I don't think. I think I like having little legs. It's rare you guys get to see my little legs. Because I'm all like lamp shaped. You know? I really be looking like this. Not gonna lie to you. Wow. This is me. This is my silhouette as a lamp. I think that a lot of... I don't know if you guys know this, because maybe you guys are like normal and touch grass outside of watching the occasional VTuber from time to time. But there's a whole thing about VTubers and having like a good silhouette that's recognizable. I'll have my antenna up because it's really important that you drink water. Water! Yeah. So a lot of people really focus on like if you have a good silhouette or not that's recognizable, right? Because I think a lot of VTubers, they have long hair. And so part of the problem for a lot of VTubers is that they might have like a really unique outfit, but because they have really long hair, their silhouette looks more like this because of their hair. Like, this is their head and their entire body, and then you can see like one arm and the other arm, and then like their legs. And that's what their silhouette looks like because they're mostly hair. Sometimes they have like a little ponytail on the side, and like that is it, or maybe like a halo. Usually the issue is this. It's like they have ears, like cat ears or horns, and then they have like a little something, but then they're mostly long hair. So everyone's silhouette kind of looks the same. And people are like, you have to make a good silhouette, so you have to change your hair. So some people have done like this thing where they like do their hair in like separate parts, like this. And they have like gaps so that you can actually see their bodies and cool stuff. But the issue as well as that is that a lot of VTubers kind of do this thing where they have like a big jacket, so it'll look like this in their silhouette. And they might have short hair, but their big jacket makes them look really blocky here. So they'll have like a body, but then they'll have this like huge chunk of something. So they might have like short hair and they'll look like this, but they have this big chunk, and then it doesn't really define itself, and then they have legs. And so people are like really freaking out. They're like, we want to have a good silhouette and everything. I've done my silhouette before, and my hair is pretty... It goes pretty far out, you know? So, it doesn't really look simple until it gets to my dress, because I made my dress into the shape of a lamp. But that was kind of the point. So my silhouette does exactly what I wanted it to do, because if you were to like do a silhouette of a lamp and a silhouette of me, it'll be like, this is a lamp. Essentially. Like with the drapes. This is what a silhouette of a lamp would look like. And then this is the silhouette of my skirt. It's basically the same, except I have my, like, if this has a pole, right? Mine also has a little pole. And then I have 2 legs instead of like 1 stand. So, slay! Like, mission accomplished. I want it to look like this anyway. But a lot of people, like, when they're doing their, like, design and stuff, they're like, do I have a good recognizable silhouette? Can someone know it's me by my Neko ears? And potentially a Neko accessory like a halo around one of my ears? Am I recognizable? Do people know me? What if I do a silly ponytail on the side? And then they're like, okay, well, what if I do a bun? And then I have, like, a hair thingy. Or, like, what if I have asymmetrical hair so you can see my cool braid? Then people would recognize me by my silhouette. You know? So that was a big, like, artistic focus for some people. I just wanted to be lamp. I did my design and I was like, yes, I want to be cupcake shaped. This is what I look like. That's a Princess Peach shape. I got that Princess Peach skirt, you know what I mean? So that was the goal. I like wavy short hair. I will be taking your preferences into consideration, Jennifer. Thank you so much. Maybe when I get better at art, I will have a short hair toggle. I want like the wavy hair, like the one that has like a crimp in it, like this. Like, I'd really like to have shorter hair, you know, like this. And then like to have like a rat tail. Maybe not that like that, but like if you've seen my Heartopia like hair, that's really what I want. Like even shorter, like that would be nice. I just want to live vicariously through my character and have short hair for once. That's all. You know, I think that's perfectly fine and achievable and understandable, all things considered. So I'll consider doing that eventually. Because I really want short hair. Oh, I forgot that I have big hair. Actually, I might need to... Sorry, excuse me, I forgot I had massive ponytails that stick out from my head. Like, I'll be trying to, like, do a profile picture, right? Like, I'm like, okay, let me do my model. And then I forget that my hair goes like this, and then it comes back. So it always looks like this. When I have my profile picture, I always look like that. My hair goes out further than I thought. Like, even if you look at my, like, Twitch or YouTube profile picture, like, my hair just, like, is very out there. I don't mind. I think it's kind of cute. But it's really silly. So whenever I'm, like, doing art, I gotta, like, throw my ponytail out and bring it back. But for this model, like, this little PNG thingy that I have it pretty close to my head. Because, like, you know, limitations and all that. Okay, let me get a reference of me, my ponytails, because I need to know what I'm doing. I usually know, but there's a really pretty squiggle in my hair that my model artist did really well, and I like to throw the squiggle in my ponytail. So I will be doing that. Reference image, reference, window. Oh, see? More short hair. That's how long my hair is. Well, actually, that's not true. It's longer than that now. But I wanted to do, like, for my birthday. Let me move this window so you guys can see better. For my birthday art, what I did was I drew myself in the outfit I wore IRL for my birthday and how it looked. So I had this, like, yellow dress. It had ruffle sleeves. You can't really see it, but, like, on the bottom it had a little trim of lace. And then I had lace on the collar. And it was like a gingham, if you're not familiar. That's basically plaid. Like a picnic blanket pattern on it. But it was yellow. All of it was yellow and a little bit white. And then I had my glasses. And I had this hair clip that was like in the shape of a crown. I couldn't find it when I actually needed it. But I did have my hair in like one little ponytail on the side. Just for whimsy, you know. I mean, I don't care if I'm getting older. I think a little side ponytail is tasteful from time to time. And then I had my cross necklace like normal. It was gold, but it was too much yellow down here. And I kept all my line art purple, so I just kept it purple. Do I have bangs? Yes, but I don't wear them out, and I really thought about cutting them again. I might cut some bangs. I'm not going through a crisis or anything. I just think it'd be nice to have bangs every once in a while, you know? Because I think it looks really good and fitting on people, so like, I don't know, maybe I'll do a bang again. Who knows? I don't know. Life is too short. I'm okay. I need to go flip through my pictures and see if I can find... No, not that one. Oh, that's my boy! Another moth boy artificer. This is, I remember my artist friend drew this. Oh, this was amazing. What a great time. They're like schematics, but I wanted them to be for like wings, like artificial wings and stuff. Looks like a D&D character. Genshin loser. I wanted him to be kind of like an Atlas moth, but not exactly. But I wanted his wings to be green and have some sort of fun brown in them. So yeah, that's my baby boy. Anyways, where's me? Where's me? Where am I? Let me replace the child's. Let me replace the child's with a picture of myself. Go with my screenshots. I have 6 million pictures of myself. For thumbnails! Not because I'm conceited. Promise. I need to have a lot of pictures of myself for thumbnails. I try not to reuse pictures too often, but I do because some of them are really cute. I can't help myself. Maybe just having my full model would help me in the future, so I'm gonna just use that one. Okay, oh! Okay, yay! Yay! Look at my lamp silhouette. See what I mean? Like, if someone were to, like, look at this in, like, grayscale, it would just look like a lamp. Like, this is the lamp shape. This got 2 legs, but, like, if it just had one, you'd be like, ah, yes, a tableside lamp. With the pull and everything. This is a lamp. That was the point. So my silhouette isn't all that interesting, but my hair is really cool. So thank you to my model mama for making my hair, like, super cool. And thank you for you guys helping me influence my design, because I designed it because of you guys. I did a lot of my designing for my model on stream. Just trying stuff out and stuff. So thank you guys for like believing in my design. It came out really cool, guys. Like, because of the Discord and everything, I was able to like come up with something super neat. See, look at that nice squiggle. I just need to look at it real good, and there it is. Again, this is just a sketch part, but you know, zoom out. Meow. For people that are on the purple website, you have 5 minutes until ads happen, but you're not gonna miss much. It's a drawing stream. I'm probably gonna draw 4 lines and then erase them, so don't even sweat it. Don't even worry about it, bro, for real. I need to figure out how to draw this hand, like, for real. I don't want it to just be like that. We're gonna figure it out in a bit. We're gonna have to. Cause man, my hair is long. Like, look at that bad boy. Wow. It's a shame you guys don't get to see my twirlies very often because I'm always cropped like this. I wish you guys could see my twirlies more because they're really cool. The way they're rigged is like really nice. I'm a huge fan. When I do my like PNGs and stuff, and when I did my fall outfit and my pajama outfit, I had to go through and get rid of like every little layer. And you never really realize how much effort a rigger and an artist put in to do the layers until you have to remove every single, like, this is a separate strand right here. This is also a separate strand right here. The background is one layer. This curve is one layer. I think this end is a layer. Like, this is a strand that separates right here. It's amazing. Like, I gained so much respect. I already had respect for my artists and my riggers because I know it's hard. Because I tried to do it and was like, yeah, no. I need to call in for backup because there's an artistic vision I have and I don't have the skill to achieve it. But, like, there are so many individual moving parts in this model, and I think it's so cool. Like, the background to the ribbon, and then this part of the ribbon is separate. The little layers of the knots are separate. Like, everything. Like, every ruffle on this puff sleeve, every single one of them is a separate layer. I've never seen your twirly hair tips. They're so neat. Yeah, this is my hair. That's my big hair, but it's so big it doesn't fit into frame most of the time. I have it on my little model too. Yeah, they're like this. They're really long and they don't make sense. Part of the reason why I wanted to have hair that didn't make sense, like, it's literally held together by a single pixel. Like, amazing work, artist, for like keeping them together. Amazing work, rigger, for keeping them together and not separating them. Yeah, part of it is also every finger is separate, and my nails are like a natural color. I think that's super sick. Is because I am a painting. I wanted to have things that are a little bit impossible, like that, because it's funny. If I were someone's like drawing imaginary friend, essentially, I don't have to make sense logistically. My hair doesn't have to connect for real. Like, it doesn't make sense that my hair is that big at the bottom. That logistically wouldn't work, considering how short it is at the top. But it's fine, because it's art. I love that. I love it. Part of my original lore is that I was a doodle moth, and that I was like, I used to draw like bad things. Not like graffiti, but like I could draw things that become sentient, and the issue was that I was drawing things that were potentially dangerous, and so I had to be exiled from the forest and sent to like art rehab. So I did a lot of drawing streams, and I improved my art a lot, even though it doesn't really look like I've improved that much sometimes. I have improved my art a whole bunch over the past 3 years, so I'm really proud of that. Yeah, I'll just throw it off the edge. Like chalk stone? I don't know what that is, but potentially that. I think I made this ponytail too big because I don't have any room for the rest of my hair. Okay, I'll just... it was so perfect and beautiful, but I have to make it tinier. I have to make it smaller so it fits. Aww. It was a cartoon about sentient drawings. Yes, but that's no longer the lore. But yes, kind of. Now I can draw within a drawing, so it's a little bit different. Because now I can't wreak chaos in the world anymore. Because the lore is different. It just, I don't know, I thought it'd be fun to mix it up. Like, I don't like how I said that. Yeah, but I like the new lore a lot more now. I think when I shared my original lore, people were like, oh, so you're evil. Oh, so you're like evil and terrible. Okay, cool. And I'm like, no, wait, please. Please, I'm really nice, actually. Please. And people are like, no, you're like evil, like actually evil, so. And I didn't like that very much. So, I changed it so people wouldn't call me evil anymore. I think. You can't have nice things. Ooh, what happened there? Yikes. I tried to trust the process, it didn't work out. Yeah. That too, they would go into the chalkboard. Ooh! Okay, Twitch people, you were in Agio. YouTube people, hi! And people who are subscribed, hello! Me again, Juni Purwood here. Look forward to me doing YouTube Shorts this month. I'm learning how to edit videos. I've never done that before. It takes a lot more hours than I originally anticipated. So... my first video is going to be an introduction video, not the VTuber introduction video meme thing. I'm not a fan of that. But I'm gonna try and cram as much information about myself in 30 seconds as possible. So look forward to that. I just found out where to find all the sounds that you can add for YouTube Shorts. So I'm gonna try and do that. I don't want to play into the VTuber meta too much, but I'm gonna learn what kind of style of editing I like. I just haven't gotten there yet. Hopefully I can make... like, I want to do... like, original content, shorts. I want to do Catholic facts, shorts. But I don't want to be seen as, like someone who knows everything about the faith, because I don't. But I did want to make a video about, like, how St. Peter's cross, like, the... oh, here. Let me show you. This cross... like this is not like demonic and evil. A lot of people say that this is all like edgy and they're like, ooh, satanic, 666. It's not. It's a sign of humility. If you didn't know that. But I'm gonna make a whole YouTube video, like, short about that. Because I think it's funny that a lot of VTubers, like, they'll like have earrings with like an upside down cross, or like have something with a decoration that has an upside down cross, and they'll be like, yeah, you know, I'm rejecting Christianity. Like, you could just like a design thing. That's okay. But, to do it as a thing to be edgy, it's a little silly because it means the opposite. So, yeah, I want to share that. That's funny. Yeah, St. Peter's Cross. Like, bro was like, I'm not even worthy enough to be crucified the normal way. Flip me upside down. Like, if this is my punishment, don't let me be like right side up, because that was Christ and I'm not even there yet, bro. So it's seen as like a sign of humility, because like St. Peter was like, yeah, no, I can't do that. But yeah, I wanted to make a short about that because I think too many people were all like, oh man, unknowingly advertising the humility of St. Peter. Yeah, it's really funny. I like it. What's your favorite Godzilla movie? I haven't seen a single one. St. Peter was crucified upside down because he didn't want to be... Yep, true story. There's a lot of Catholic fun facts, like how Lent, like pretzels are like a pre-Lenten food. I like that. Like fun facts that people didn't know about being Catholic, you know? What indulgences actually are. Well, maybe that's too serious. But like, I like the food facts. I like, there's a saint that slayed a sea creature and like saved a child from a sea creature in the Italian town that I studied abroad in. And so like outside of the church, there's like this huge, and it's like this big, and it's like hung up. And it's outside of the church. It's like this massive bone. And across, like in the plaza, is like the saint statue, and he's all like, oh wow, how wonderful. He looks like a Franciscan, like he had like robes and stuff and like a sandal. But it was funny because like he's like on this pedestal, and if you don't really look at it, it just kind of looks like a guy with a halo, right? But then if you look really closely, like He is stepping on like a sea creature. Like, it's like this. I'm like, dude, that's a whole fish under you, man. Like, what are you doing? Yeah, and he's all like chill, like very demure about it. Like, he's all like, yeah, hey guys, peace and love. I think he has a staff. Like, he's just like, hey. And then like across the way is literally a bone. It's great. I love Catholics. We're so weird about stuff. Yeah. I love my sea creature man. Hey Father Evan, how do you feel about Project Hail Mary? Sorry, I meant to ask you on stream, but as soon as I clicked on it, it said live today, last live today, and I was like, darn, I just missed it. And then I pinged you in the Discord, but then I had to stream, so I would like to hear how you feel about Project Hail Mary. Banger of a movie. You watched the I forgive you, Father. How is the movie, Father? Did you enjoy the movie? Sorry, I read the book, so I got really excited thinking that you read the book. And also, I didn't know that the movie came out, and so now I'm really excited because I'm gonna go watch the movie, but I thought it didn't come out until... It is March already. I went to a screening. Did you like it? Like, it was good? Okay, I'm glad. I'm glad. I'm doubtful explaining indulgences are going to get people to like them. Yeah. The movie isn't out. Oh, I'm glad you got to watch it already. I really, really, really want to watch it. I've been going to the movies a lot this year, actually. It'll be like my third time going to the movies this year by April, because I went to go see Iron Lung. I'm going to go see Project Hail Mary, and then I'm going to go see the Mario movie, the Mario Galaxy movie. Project Hail Mary is a book by Anthony Weir, W-E-I-R, spelled like this. The same guy that wrote The Martian, if you are familiar with The Martian. Same sci-fi guy, and it's about the world is ending. Well, I guess the planet is dying. Well, the sun is dying because of insert plot point thing here. And so they send somebody up to space to figure out what to do about insert plot point here. And then while said person is up there, he meets... Well, this is in the trailer of the movie, so it's not counting as a spoiler. Bye, Father Evan. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself. Don't forget about Liturgy of the Hours, but you literally can't because you do it every day. Okay, so guy gets sent to space to figure out how to solve plot point. He meets an alien who has the same problem, and so they like work together and insert other plot points. It's a really good book. I listened to the audiobook version, and that was like mind-blowing. It was amazing. Because the alien doesn't like speak with words. It makes like musical, like layered chords and sounds. So the way that the audiobook did it was like so good. It's just so good. 11 out of 10 would recommend. 1 year. Wow, Scruffy. Wow, thank you for the prime. 1 year of Scruffy. How do you feel? I feel like I need to like hold out a microphone to you. Hold on, let me... Scruffy. It's like a Super Bowl play. Scruffy, how do you feel? This is supposed to be a microphone, just trust. How do you feel about being subscribed to Juni Purwood for an entire calendar year? The audiobook is so good. We were talking about Project Hail Mary. We are! Yeah, Father Evan went to go see an early screening of it. The Mario movie will be the first movie I'll see this year. And then the back... Oh, yeah! I wanted to go watch the Backrooms movie, too. I'm becoming a bit of a cinephile. Whoa! I never thought I'd see the day. My roommate was a huge cinephile. And she has a podcast about movies and stuff. And it's super cool. So, like, she would put me on to some super good movies. I feel great and just a little sad I haven't gotten merch yet. I am... Okay. Since we're sharing secrets. Let's... Okay, well, Okay, you see? Uh-huh. This. That's not an M. Sorry. Got a little carried away. Okay. And then I have to do... And then I have to receive it, and then... Right? But there's also something else. There's also something else that's happening, and it's not this day, because I already have all the things for it. But, this... with that as a background... so I need to go through the same process of getting this for it. And then we will have it. Yeah. Yeah. Juni person above. Hi, Dia. Gomji. Gomji, my goat. Can someone please shout out Gomog? Wait. Gomdori Dia. Gomdori Dia. Gomji G G G G G G G G G G G G. Take my money. No. No, I don't want to. Take it. But if you would like that, those are things that I'm working on, but I just haven't gotten all of the art stuff for it yet. So once I do that, and once I get certain things for it, then I'm able to do those things. Do I want to do a sweatshirt still? Yes, but I need to find out a way to do that, probably through Fourth Wall. But the art would have to be... Okay, so the issue... the small issue is kind of a bigger issue, and why I'm hesitating a little bit to do merch right now is that if I did merch... And I'll have to ask people that I know, but if I do... this, then I'd have to go and it'll be sent to here, and then it goes to you. But the problem with that is the return address. And we could do this, but it's too close to my house. And at this point in time, I'm not really comfortable with that. So I'm sure we're going to figure out a solution. I just don't know what it is yet. So I'm going to have to talk to other people who have done this thing, and received things, and how they got it to people. But for the current moment, I'm not really comfortable doing that. So I'm gonna try to figure that out, because I really do want to figure that out, and there's a lot of things I want to send you guys. Ooh, also, ooh, that's an H. This. That. Soon. Enough. Yeah. I can deliver them all for you. Well, I would... Okay, so issue still being, this is me, and then I'd have to send it to you, but return address. I don't want to do that. That's the whole thing. I'm trying to avoid that. I am trying to avoid a return address that is my address or near my address is what I'm trying to do. That is the issue. Oh, thank you, Mr. Undertaker. I will. I will. I will. I will. And you also. You also will. Hydrate, please. Please. I will keep this hand in orb because I like it. I think it's funny. Yes, I will. I've been drinking a lot of water, actually. When I become a pastor, I'm having a special St. Patrick's Day service. Just kidding. Just send them all for... Okay. Send them all from my friend. So what you want me to do is have me compromise oomph. And then you have... No! Because this... I don't want you to have my friend's address. That's worse. That's worse. That's collateral. I would... No! That's terrible. Why would I throw oomph under the bus? That's... No, I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that. I refuse to do that. Ugh. I shall sip from my 32-ounce bottle. It better almost be empty. It's the end of the day, bro. How much water have you had? I've had 2 water bottles. That's 32 ounces. That's not enough water, but... You know. Shrug. You know. Okay, anyway, I have to focus on this drawing. I'm on bottle 4 of 5. Okay, slay. Okay, clear skin. Okay, hydrated king. Alright, I'm sorry. That was a lot. That was... I apologize. I don't know what I don't know why. I'm so sorry. Not enough water at all. I know. I know. I don't know why this keeps, like, freaking out over there. It's weird. Weirdness. Weirdness. Stop moving! Stop doing that! Okay, can we done? Okay, don't bonk me. It hurts. I need to get a bonk emote for you, because some of you don't know how to behave. I mean this in a joking way, of course. Ha 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 ha. You know who you are. You know what you've done. You know what you've done. I do like magma. The only issue is that there's no symmetry tool. Sigh. I was bonking you! I know! I know you were, but then I got an idea since I'm, I don't know, drawing an emote. Currently live on twitch.tv/JuniPurwood and also on youtube.com/JuniPurwood. So I just thought maybe it would behoove me to be like, oh, another emote would be wise. Those are rookie numbers. You need to up those numbers. I know I do. I have been having a health problem lately. Again, what is with this button? You want me to use the eraser so bad? Yeah, so I'm just trying to figure out that situation first, because it's... Stop doing that! Am I touching something? Like, is it... Oh. Maybe that will help. Maybe that will help. I don't want to do too many rings, because, like, again, it's an emote, so it's gonna be tiny. Whoa, that's wrong. That's off-centered. Hold on. Oh no, Juni, don't get sick. I'm not like cough sick or anything. I'm just like, oh no, that's an issue. But again, I don't really feel comfortable disclosing my health concerns. I have done that once before, many moons ago, and it was like the worst experience I ever had on Twitch, I think. Not that people were mean, but that people were like messaging me and telling me like, your health is so terrible and it's probably a so-and-so issue and maybe if you did X, Y, and Z you wouldn't have this problem. And I'm like, never mind. I'm never trusted you guys with my health ever again. I didn't trust you guys with my health. I guess I like mentioned something and then it was like the worst response ever. So you get nothing from me now. I try to keep it low-key unless I just have a cold. I feel like just sharing a cold is fine, you know, but like if it's anything else, I can't be telling you guys nothing. Maybe if you just didn't eat room to... Leave me alone, bro! That was one time. And it was really yummy. It was really yummy. Maybe I should make a lemon pound cake emote. Maybe I should let you guys bully me more by drawing a pound cake emote. You would like that, wouldn't you? Of course you would like that. Any reason to bully old Juni is a good one, huh? Yes, lots of internet doctors. I remember someone, like, telling me, like... I mentioned something about my health before, and then someone was like, yeah, because you're low on blah, 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 blah. No! Oh! I remember someone, like, freaked out a little bit about, like a health thing, because I was like, I don't know why I'm feeling like this, but, like, X, Y, and Z is happening, so please pray for me. It was a prayer request. And someone's like, you have Lyme disease. You need to look into what Lyme disease is. I have it, and you have it. You have it. Who are you? Like, I've never met you a day in my life, and then, like, that person started posting on, like, multiple of my posts about, like, me having Lyme disease, and I was like, what is happening? So, that was weird. Just remember, I accidentally ate moldy cake a week after Juni got sick, so I'm more worthy of bullying. I don't know. I don't know about that. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was super yummy. You don't need to say any specific, but praying the Lord will bring you resolution to whatever might be going on. Thank you. Thank you. Yet another reason for me to stay off of X. You know what I've really been loving lately? My Oshi. My Oshi is basically VTuber MySpace, and it's just VTubers on there. Peace on Earth. Peace on Earth. I have met so many different fun people. You can add little journals and stuff. I tweet every once in a while. I've been tweeting a lot less though, cause no thank you. No thank you. No thank you. But you know, every once in a while I want to say something about something, but it's not often. It's very not often, cause y'all really don't need to know what I think for real. It's okay. Like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Thanks. Ew. What was that? Ew. Wrong shape. But yeah. Today I made 2 tweets. 2 tweets. I mentioned, and I just think it's funny. So some people mentioned their Irium graduation, because I used to be an Irium streamer and I'm no longer streaming on Irium. But the way that I see my Irium graduation is that I studied abroad for a semester at Irium University, and then I returned home. And it was a good experience, and I met some people, and I had some crazy experiences, but it was very memorable, and I had a good time. You know, but all good things come to an end, and I graduated from Irium. And it was awesome, and I loved it. You know, but I'm not there anymore, kind of thing. So, yeah. That's how I feel about it. And then I made another tweet, and I was like, I'm not great at art yet, but I really want to learn. It's a hard skill to learn, but it makes me, like, I want to draw, like, a piece of art that, like, really expresses my emotions, but I don't have the skill level to do that yet. And I'd rather, like, learn how to do the art and ask my friends for help on the art than, like, use an AI prompt, because I feel like the AI prompts and stuff don't really convey the joy that I want to express in my art. I'm just not there yet. I'm just not there yet. But I don't want to use AI, because I think anything worth doing isn't easy. You know? So I'm a big, like, no AI person. Just because, I don't know, I feel like learning a new skill is kind of a lost art these days. Do you ever feel like that? Like, people learn how to do things, but then, like, find shortcuts to do them, but not a shortcut that helps them learn a skill. If it's a menial task, I understand using, like, tools to make it easier, but if it's something, like, creative, I just don't see how, like, that's okay, at least for me. So I'm like, well, you know, like, I know that there's an easier option, but I'm choosing the high road because I want to be better. Not, like, better than other people, but better, like, as in, like, learning more skills. So, yeah. My art's not perfect. Like, look at this. What am I even doing? But it's got heart. It's got heart, and that's all it has. Okay? Kind of reminds me of the times when there is a health issue that happens during the service. And all of a sudden everyone thinks themselves a doctor. Oh yeah, like how like you're at church and someone might pass out or something, and then everyone's like, I don't know if that's fair what you're trying to say, but I've seen that happen. Boy, I know I try to advocate for Lyme awareness because I know 4 to 5 people have it, but not to that degree. Yeah, no, I totally agree. Like, it's important for people to know about it just in case, like, that is an issue, but going, like, you have it is crazy. You know what I mean? That looks better and it's more simple. Yeah. Okay, Juni. Go, Juni. Go, Juni. Go. I just need to do it again. I use some AI to supplement my brainstorming process, but that's about it. I think, if you're trying to get ideas, asking people around you is a great way to do that. But I think as long as you're not using it as a final product, I feel like it's more acceptable. But sometimes we just gotta let some thoughts simmer. You know, like there are some things that I don't have the words for that I'm like, maybe I should just like put in an AI prompt and see if like it'll help me find the words. But then I realized that like it's not gonna match human creativity at all. Oops. And so like sometimes I just have to sit on something, you know? Sometimes I just have to sit on it and hope it makes sense eventually. And it's not easy, it's not enjoyable, but sometimes it's what you gotta do. Did I just... Control C. Then go to this and then go Control V. Yeah, there's the ponytail. Hey, can I just like flip it? Like, is there a flip button? I don't want to have to resize it. Move out of the way, little Juni. Little big Juni. Go away, you're in my way. Okay. Want this? Oh. Flip. Yeah! Yay! I can go like this, but it's not like you can really see it anyway, but it's in there. Got my ponytail right in my head. I'm gonna have to erase a lot of it because the hand's in the way, but it's gonna be there. On a very different note, I got my free Eevee from Lego yesterday. Whoa. Use AI to write all of my essays for me, but nothing too major. Don't do that, actually. That's terrible. Juni art is perfect to me. It needs help. But I need to learn fundamentals. I might have to like do a stream where I draw squares and cubes. Oh my goodness. It's gonna help so much with anatomy, but like, I don't want to do it. But I probably should do it. You know what I mean? So I'm probably gonna do that. And that's not the fun part. Everyone just wants to do the fun part and have a final product. Alright, yeah, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna make it transparent-ish so I can deal with whatever I'm gonna do with this hand. Because again, these layers are just like a sketch layer. I didn't even put the... I did put the antenna this time. Hey! That's a rare Juni moment. I didn't put the wings though. I always be forgetting something. Okay. Can I... Yeah, that's gonna work. I'll send a picture in the Discord. Free Eevee from Lego? Yeah, what does that mean? I need to get my cursor. Oh, my mouse turned off. My mouse does this thing that if I don't move it, it turns off and I have to switch it on and off again. But it's fine. All good things take time. I agree. Couldn't agree more. Oh yeah, thank you for sending the Eevee. My wife will use it to help polish her paper and get ideas to better phrase things. I just want you guys to know this, and Moth Mom wanted to do something like this with her book. It will take your information and use it to give people responses. So if you're writing a paper on a really unique topic and you put in a good chunk of the paper and you're like, hey, is this a good paper? Can you help me edit this paper? They can use your wording on other people's prompts if they're asking something similar. And so my mom wanted to translate her book from English to Spanish, not because she can't, but because it's a lot of work, you know? Totally understand it's a lot of work. But the AI does not care about, like, your rights as a creative. They will take your stuff from you. It's like, oh, surprise, actually, I'm gonna use this. Thank you for sharing your niche wisdom, because now I don't have to cite it. Unless you're on a privately hosted server, a lot of people don't use those, unfortunately. So just be careful where you're sending your information to, because you don't want, like, ChatGPT to be fueled by your knowledge and then you get no credit for it, you know? So I would just say be mindful, be smart about your AI use. Also, remember how much water it uses, and think about that. If it's a question worth using a bunch of water for, then, you know. But I like to use my friends as AI instead. I just ask my friends things. I don't care if it's right, because AI isn't right a lot of the time. I just ask them to figure it out for me. I pay for one so I can use AI without compromising client data. I see. I think AI is a great tool. I don't think it's a final result. But I think if you're using it as a tool, it's fine. I am completely against using AI for creative things as a final result. Like, if you're using AI to make art for something that's final and not art as a reference. For example, I think it's fine to, let's say, I am someone who wants to be a VTuber. I am new to the space. And I have, like, in my head kind of something that I want as my VTuber model, but I haven't really worked out how I want it to look. So maybe, like, and I'm not sure how I feel about this per se, but if you find, like, an AI thing that's like, oh, this is kind of what I want my model to look like, please make this into real art, I would be more okay with it than being like, this is my VTuber model that I'm using as a PNG, and you're using the AI art. I think if you're trying to use it to make less AI art, then it's fine. But if you use it to make more AI art, then I'm not a fan of it. Personally, I use AI much other than for a lot of reference entry formatting. I think there are ways that you can creatively use AI. For example, Kasane Teto uses AI, and this is how. So basically, Kasane Teto is a Utaloid, meaning someone went in and recorded the voice lines for a program to use a voice as an instrument. So the way that Kasane Teto sounds now and how it's more refined is because they have taken the voice bank. This is the original voice bank. It's a little bit crunchy and robotic because that's kind of how it happens sometimes. And then it's put through AI in like a closed like server thing, and it's cycled a few times to really like smooth out the voice, not to remove like any of its flavor, but to make it sound more human and more fluid. And it's cycled maybe, I feel like, more than 100 times to really like get all of the intonation down. And then a new voice bank is made. So if you see like synth V, usually you'll see synth V with like a little AI thing in the corner, like this. It's because they've taken a voice bank that has already been freely given and produced, and then it's cycled to refine something that has already been created to make an instrument. Because this final product, you still have to put into a voice bank program, like, well, SynthV is a voice bank program, so you still have to produce the music. Because it's not like, cool, we have a voice bank, we have AI, and then we have a song. That is not how that works. You are getting a tool, and you still have to put in the effort to produce, like, make the music yourself. You are getting the tool to make other things. But it is not removing any step of the creative process. It's only smoothing something over that is literally like 20 years old. But that's how it goes. Hi, asking for a friend. Hey. My favorite Teto song uses both versions of her voice. Yeah. If you listen to old versions, she sounds a little bit crunchy. And not in a bad way. She just sounds crunchy. And I kind of dig it. Like, some people like more robotic sounding Vocaloids, and I think that's fine. But there is a way to make it like sound more smooth by cycling it through a few times. And I think it's fine. That's how the Queso Vocaloid, like Utaholoid, was made. Someone took, with his permission, they took Queso's voice, right? They put it through like a closed AI with the voice bits to cycle it a few times to smooth it out, and then they have a Utaholoid. Give me. Nope. And that's how they made him. By getting his permission. So Queso was like, yes, you can use my voice to make a tool. So other people can use my voice. How are you? Great! I'm doing great. How are you? Welcome back from your appointment, Jennifer. Totally agree. Using it as a final result is extremely noticeable too. Yeah. You don't get a song out of this. You have to put it in this program right here and literally take every syllable, like this is like an A, and then you have to pitch it. It kind of looks like that, where like it'll sound like ah, but then you can pitch it in like ah, you know, you can give it vibrato, but you have to do that. You don't get it for free. You don't get to be like, hey, Synth V, use this and make a song. That's not how it works. You have to do all of the work yourself still. You don't get to just put in a prompt. You have to make it. You have to do the background instrumental still. You gotta do everything word by word. You gotta pitch everything yourself. It is not an easy process. You just get a tool out of it. Now you know. Now you know how these things work. And now you know how to use Kasane Teto. Learn Synth V, guys. It's great. Learn Utalo, guys. It's great. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. Back in the day, you had to record your syllables individually and then put it through a voice thing. But now with new technology, you only have to like provide a few samples of you singing or a few samples of a song or speaking, and then it'll make a voice bank. So it's smoothed down the process of, instead of you singing like there's an O, ooh, individually, and then like, all right, do it again. Ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Like, you don't have to do that anymore. You just be like, hey, here are like 15 minutes of a song I sang. Different songs, different genres. Use and extract, please. And then AI's like, okay. And then it does it. So you still have to sing. You can't just be like, hey, AI, make my voice into a thing. Because. Nah, you still gotta put in a little bit of effort. You have to be able to sing a little bit. Super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Yeah. Yeah. But like, if in like room climate is like a big thing, like if you were singing something and like you use a different mic, let's say you sang like your first ones, right? Oh, sorry, I held down the button. And then you change your mic. So this is like new. And it sounds different. You're gonna hear that. So you're singing something and then you're using the old A and it sounds like one way, but then you use this and then it sounds like this, and you're like, oh, you'll hear that stuff. So it can be tricky when you're trying to make things sound consistent, because you'll hear like little hiccups in the difference. So you have to be very mindful of that. It was a fun experiment for some people. A lot of Utaholoids exist because people were in their room and they're like, I want to be a Vocaloid, and then they recorded it. And some of them are fan favorites and others are just like people's OC that they just made for fun. Interesting. Yeah. This is me, Juni Purwood, old-time Vocaloid veteran, here to tell you how things work, kind of. Again, I've never recorded an Utaholoid myself, but guess Guess who is going to Utah to figure it out? Guess who has to go to Utah? That's right. Juni Purwood. Utah resident. Soon to be Utah resident. Soon enough. Once I figure it out. Once I get an address in Utah and a Juni Utah trip. Yeah, my trip to Utah is gonna be very informative, I think. So yeah, I'm trying to do everything, guys. As you can tell, I'm like, I will learn how to draw emotes. Sure. And then I'm like, I will visit Utah. Sure. I told my Oshi about it. And he's like, I can't wait to use your voice for stuff. What? Me? I was like chilling watching stream and I was like that actually. I gasped. I said, ah! That's crazy. That's crazy because like you tell basically having a voice bank, this is your voice in a box. And people can just make stuff. Right? Like the president could. Right? Or Deco could. This is he. Actual real life Vocaloid producer could. Flavor Folly, big one, but like, or your Oshi could be like, oh, I need backing vocals for something. Let me just use Juni Utah for this project. And that's why I was all like, huh? That's crazies. That's so crazies. So, yeah. That if true, gasp. If not true, still cool anyway, because someone that I will like and or know will use it one day and be like, hey, Juni, guess what? I use your voice. So this existing means that like even after graduation, people will still have this and could just make more stuff. New. You'll have Juni content forever. Because I'm going to Utah. You see? Imagine, I don't want that actually. Lurk because I love you. Thank you, Grace. I also love you. Juni is going to make original music? Maybe. If only there's a PowerPoint or something I can redeem channel points on. Well, I haven't updated it on everything. So I want to update it, but I have been like fasting almost from Vocaloids for Lent because I think I spend too much time caring about them a little bit and less time reading my Bible. So Vocaloid PowerPoint is delayed because of Lenten practices. I hope you'll forgive me. I hope you forgive me for putting my faith first for once. Why is this here? Dancing box jump scare. Stop dancing, man! Spooky. Stop! I see you down there. Stop! Hey! His biggest weakness, caring too much, working too hard. Leave me alone, man! I think... Yeah. Mira was telling me that. I was like, I don't care about this thing. She's like, I think sometimes you say that you don't care about something, but you actually really do care about something sometimes. I'm like, that's not true. I don't actually care. She's like, okay. Like, staying up that night, and I was like, she's right. She's right, I do care. I do care a lot. But I'm learning to care less. Fine, you get a pass until the end of Lent. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. It'll be done by Pentecost, okay? At the latest. There's a lot of things going on in my little life, so I hope you'll excuse that. You know? I'm working on some crazy stuff. IRL and URL. Like YouTube content stuff. And also music stuff? Music stuff! Man, music stuff big time these days. And you won't see any of it until forever from now, but that's happening. Life really do be lifing, huh? Yeah. It is not bad, I'm just like... I feel like I've been struggling to find my identity in terms of streaming because I made a tweet the other day. I made a tweet. I was being really honest, really earnest. Okay, me and Ernest, we became best friends, and I was being very earnest. Okay, I was being very truthful, and I was like, lately, guys, I kind of been like, and it's been for like a few months, maybe since like October or something, where I haven't really felt like. So a lot of the time, here, let me continue drawing this ponytail. You don't need a picture of this, do you? Okay, so maybe you do. Okay, so that's me, but also this is me too. Okay, there are some differences between these two. Stop doing that. Stop that. Stop that. Okay. Right? It's like a Venn diagram. Right? This is the part you guys see. This is the Juni part. Stop! And then this is the, like, IRL me part. Right? But lately, it's been feeling less like this and more like this. Where, like, you guys are getting all of this. And I'm, like, less IRL. I feel like I haven't really... I've kind of lost myself in this a little. And so, like, it got to the point where, like, I was surprised that someone said my IRL name because even my friends IRL call me Juni. It was weird. Like, it was kind of like freaking me out a little bit, and I was like, I need to figure this out, man. This is getting bad. It's getting bad for me. So I was like, all right, I need like less interactions where I feel like I'm Juni all the time, because like I don't mind being Juni. I love being Juni. Juni's great. I love being Juni a lot. But when people are like, oh, Juni, did you see blah, blah, blah? What are you gonna say about it? Hey, Juni, can you tell me blah, blah, blah? Hey, Juni. Hey, like, when I wake up, it's Juni, and then when I go to sleep, it's Juni all the time. And I'm like, am I even a person anymore? That was not a great, moment I had in my life, I feel. So I was like, okay, I need to, like, chill out a little bit. You know, and by doing that, I've been able to, like, love being Juni again. Because I've made separations. Hey, Juni, how's it going? It's going great. I'm drawing an emote. Check it out. Drink your water. That'll make sense more in a bit. I'm just hopping around this picture right now. I'm tracing and coloring my own picture. How are you? I feel like I said, hey, Juni, at a bad time. No, I was just talking about a tweet I made. TLDR, I was like, I don't really feel like an IRL person. I feel like a VTuber that happens to be IRL sometimes. And I was like, yikes. Separation from Juni and State, yeah. So I was like, okay, I need to like limit my Juni interactions, you know, as much as I can. I need to just be a person, you know? And so lately, I've been having a really good time. I feel like being on Mayoshi, for anyone, again, who doesn't know, Mayoshi is like VTuber MySpace. I've been on Mayoshi a lot, and a lot of people talk about like their struggles with being a content creator and being in the public eye and everything. And then spending less time on Twitter because Twitter makes me upset, and then I'm like, maybe I'm not Juniing hard enough. And then I lose like my Venn diagram a little bit more. More than that. I lose more. Maybe this is, yeah. And it just like eats away at that circle, and I just become less me and more, I have to be a better Juni. And then I just have this little sliver, if you can see it. I'm like, oh, yikes. So like, I had to do something about that, you know. I hope you understand. So, yeah. Both Redacted and Juni are amazing. Thank you. Thank you. I just need to be Juni a little less. But I have been Juni a little less. And part of that is, like, making my own stuff. Like, I don't have to be, like, in the VTuber meta. I don't have to do what every VTuber around me is doing. I could just do whatever Redacted wants to do. What does Redacted want to do? So I had to sit down with myself and be like, what do I want to do? Like, as, like, a content creator and, like, as a person, what do I want to achieve? And then I cracked open my 25 things to do while I'm 25 and was like, alright, I'm gonna knock some of this list out. I'm gonna do character creation. I'm gonna work on lore stuff and a cover and stuff because that's what I want to do. And these are the songs that I want to sing. And the things that I want to do. And the people I want to hang out with. And that helped me a lot. So, I've been joy maxing and I've been super creative this week. So, here I am drawing for the second day in a row. I will be drawing another day. Just you wait! I understand. I'm happy that you're making changes. Thank you. Part of that I kind of feel bad about is, like, less DMs. Like, I've kind of, like, closed my DMs in a way. Because, like, I'll, like, be done with stream and people are like, Juni, check your DMs. And I'm like, okay. And then I check them and it's like, can you believe this VTuber said blah blah blah? Or, can you believe this fan said blah blah blah? Or something like that. Or it's like, hey, what's your stance on blah blah blah? I'm just wondering because, like, I don't know if I could be friends with you if you believe blah blah blah. Or if you're around blah blah blah. I'm like, alright. Alright. And then I feel like I have to be on PR mode, you know? And it could happen at, like, 11 p.m. It could happen at, like, 8 in the morning. And I'm like, I have to handle this. I have to handle this immediately because I'm the kind of person who doesn't like things lingering. So it kind of started eating away at my free time and my peace. Because I'm like, okay, I have to handle these things because people are expecting me to handle them. You know, they're like, oh, but you're the leader of VAngeli. Oh, but you say so many wise things online. Crazy take. Appreciate it, though. So I'm like, okay, I gotta lock in because this means a lot. People are watching me. So I try to be on all the time, and I can't be on all the time, I learned. So, yeah. And in a weird way, like, streaming more has helped a little bit because, like, it's less of, like, alright, I gotta conduct myself a certain way while I'm not on stream. And more like, I could just draw a funny picture if I wanted to. You know? Juni, what are your stances on the Winston mains? I don't even know what that is. Yeah, sorry about that. No worries at all. Sounds exhausting. It can be, but I'm like, I gotta do it for my people. Not like, my people, like I'm talking for the entire, like, country of the Dominican Republic. Like, that's crazy. But, like, for the people that look up to me and for the people who, like, want a response for something, I'm like, alright, deep breath, we're gonna conquer this. And it's like, if someone's upset, I gotta be, like, there immediately. And I gotta have the right words. I always have to have the right words. Because Juni would have the right words. That's what Juni does. That's what Juni is. And I'm like, yeah, I think... Juni equals VTuber Moses. No, 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 I don't want to be that. I don't want to have high expectations. I just want to be silly. And so I was like, alright. I think something that really got to me is, this was months ago. Oh, this was months ago. Someone reached out to me and asked if they could talk to me about something important. And I don't really like to let things dwell. Okay, I'm not someone who likes to let things dwell. If you are contacting me at a time where I am available and you're like, hey, I need to talk to you about something. Talk you will, immediately actually. Because it will keep me up if I don't solve it or resolve something. So I got on a call and someone was telling me, like, you need to be doing more, VAngeli's not doing enough, like, the Christian space is in shambles and you guys aren't doing anything about it. Like, you need to do more. I expect more from you. And I was like, oh, okay. I was actually very upset about it initially. I was super like, I'm only one person. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, and then, like, bringing VAngeli into it, I was like, well, what do you... We're dealing with our own things, too. We're, like, people outside of this. But I felt like at that point, I couldn't be a person outside of it. And I had to, like, come up with something to say or the right thing to do. And so that's when I had to like make a firm stance of like, I'm not gonna get into like politics and stuff because I have to be a person outside of this. I can't be angry at everything that happens on the face of the earth. I will like suffer mentally if that's the case. Like what? Yeah. That is incredibly insensitive. It was an experience that I hope to not have again. But it is something that happened that I had to be like, okay, well I have to have like a stance on something because like if not, this is going to continuously be my reality where people will expect this from me. So I gotta figure out something. So those are the times where I'm like, being Juni the VTuber, it's not always easy. Sometimes it's hard having to be, hey cat! Oh no, cat! Hi cat. Hey cat. Now I feel shy. Hi cat. Hey. Yeah. Learning to be I don't mind being professional. Like, I know how to be professional. The issue is having to be professional all the time and not being like a silly girl on the internet like I want it to be. Sometimes you gotta be a real girl. A real girl IRL. So I feel like I was like coming up with like professional sounding like proper responses IRL too. I was like, man. Because I IRL typically say whatever I want to say. And I'm like, well, what if I get canceled for saying blah, blah, blah? And it's IRL. Like, it's fine. You know? Hi, cat. Hi, cat. Oh, no, cat. No, not like, oh, no, cat. It's like, I really look up to you, cat. So please don't listen to my ramblings. Not to say that being a VTuber is bad. I love being Juni and being a VTuber is awesome and amazing. However, with great power comes great responsibility, and I'm learning that you can't make everybody happy. No, no, no. Shush, you girly. Yes, ma'am. Just kidding. I know that's not what you meant. I was like, all right, time for quiet. Time for silence. I'm joking. You're my Oshi. Oh, thank you. I also have an Oshi, and my Oshi's not say so. And so, like, man, like, that was one of the things I worried about initially, like, having an Oshi that's not say so. I was like, do I tell everyone? Like, this is who I like to watch. Like, I like to watch this guy. He's funny to me. I love his chat. Everyone is so fun and kind to me. But I was like, well, I'm supposed to be, like, CEO of Say So. Can I, like... Maybe I shouldn't tell people who I like to watch. But then I was like, you know what? I don't care. This is my Oshi. This is my Oshi. Shout out to Astro Yonaka, my Oshi. I love my Oshi. In a not parasocial way. My bad. I like to watch his streams. Yeah. I won't DM you because I respect your privacy, but I'll keep on saying in here that you're doing a great job representing what it means to be a Christian. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you. I feel like I had to change what I'm doing a lot. Not in a bad way, but like... I'm like, am I? Like I'll stare at myself in the mirror and be like, am I doing a good job? Like, actually doing a good job? And I'm like, in terms of like, being at church, am I doing a good job? Am I doing a good job being like a good, like, not CEO, but like, you know, sometimes he is. Yeah, sometimes my Oshi's super say so. Sometimes he'll do a stream where he can't make any suggestive jokes whatsoever. And then he also doesn't swear. And he'll end the stream if he says something suspicious or swears by accident. It's a good stream. It's usually like on Sundays and I'm like, wow, this is so fun. And I'm like, wow, I could just like chill. I'm so proud of his self-control. He's a good streamer. He's a good streamer. You're doing a great job. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Sometimes I feel like that, and then sometimes I'm like, man, I'm so dookie. Just keep being you. Yeah, I'm learning that I have to be me these days. And I'm like, who is me? Who is a me? And then I was like, oh man, well, I'm not Juni all the time. I didn't know what to say because someone was like, yeah, but like Juni is you. I'm like, I don't know how to be like, yes, but also like, not really. And it shouldn't be. I was like, oh man, how do I even address that? So I like sit down and like talk to Jesus about it. I was like, what does this even... Why do I feel bothered by this statement? And I was like, oh, because of what I'm doing. Because of how I be like. Doing a great job. Thank you, Jen. I believe it. I believe it. Those streams are amazing. I agree. I really like my Oshi. He's really cool. I look up to him. I'm like, man, maybe I should be doing more charity stuff. Or maybe I should be like, I don't know, reading the Bible more on stream. And so I started doing like those Bible study streams, which I really like. But feeling like I had to do them every week was really hard. Because I'm like, well, sometimes I want to do them, but I want to feel led by the Holy Spirit to do them and not do them because I feel like I have to do them. So I like took a break from doing them. So if the Holy Spirit zaps me and tells me like, you gotta do this, I'll be like, yeah, I will. Thank you. But, you know, he has been chilling out lately. And I think it's because he's like, you need to fix yourself. So that's what I've been doing lately. Juni, a small part of you is how I see it. Yeah! But I was treating it as like the biggest part. The biggest, bestest part. And that's not true. Being IRL me is pretty rad too. You know, so spending time with like friends IRL has been really fun. Like for my birthday, I went out with Jamie recently a few times, and then I spent time with my IRL best friend. I saw her today. You know, I've been enjoying life. The question, who am I, can legitimately be a scary one, but it's important. Yeah, that's how I've been feeling lately. I realized that like something happened that like changed my like, not life trajectory, but like the way I like perceived myself as a streamer and a person. And I was like, man, I think we gotta unpack this, guys. Like, yikes. So I was like, okay, time to have the who am I, what am I doing here question. I am hydrating and I will find my head pats right now. Let me find my head pats, everyone. Please yield. Please wait. Oh, they're so tiny for my smaller head and not my big old dome. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, sentient hand. That's enough. That's enough. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, time for a big sip. Oh, that was a big gulp. I feel embarrassed gulping on stream. But then I feel like I should be less embarrassed because Dia burps on stream and it's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. It's a blessing to my ears. I'll hear Dia burp and be like, wow, that was like inspirational almost. You know, like... I don't know. You guys gotta go watch Gomji. Go watch Gomji. Live, laugh, love. Also watch Catherine Naomi. Great streamer. Great oomph. Maybe I'll put my antenna down. They're kind of cute down. Hey, that was good for a first try. I'm not gonna lie, that was solid. I'm getting good at this game. I'm getting good at this. I mean, like, I'm improving in drawing. Just not at the rate I want to, but that means I have to practice more, and practice is a good thing. I'm gonna steal that. I'm gonna steal it. I always say, like, I am going to take this, and it's my own art, and I'm just moving it somewhere. Like, I feel like I'm copying and cheating, because I'm moving my own art. That's not how that works. I'm learning. But listen. Oh, okay, I should do this. No, I should not. I shall not do that. Even though it's important to have the antenna on a different layer. Oh, it is important, isn't it? Well, it's fine. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. Trust. Ooh. There's a transform tool. Okay, 3, 2, 1, flip. Rotate. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. These lines don't go there, but that antenna placement is pretty good. You just need to do a little bit of cleaning up. Incorrect. In college, Classy re-uploaded a previous assignment for his final grade and got punished for plagiarism. What? I will never get tired of telling you I'm proud. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. I don't know why this stream got so, like, somber. My bad. We're drawing cute hydration Judy. What happened? Yeah. Just sharing what's been going on in the old dome lately. I don't feel like after, like, I kind of settled stuff in my brain and, like boundaries and everything. I don't feel like I have to perform when I stream anymore. I just feel like I'm a girl. I didn't feel like I was a girl before. I felt like I had to be a bug. And now I feel like a girl. Yeah. It's better now. All better. All better. Almost all better. Basically all better. Smaller, please. Oh, not that small, but that'll work. That's good. That's... Yerp. Okay. 20... It's a thing. What? What do you mean incorrect? Incorrect what? Classy re-uploaded a previous assignment for his final. Who's he? I think I've missed a few chapters of what you're trying to say to me. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Classy. Re-uploaded a previous assignment for his final. Like a classmate? Re-uploaded a previous assignment for his final, got punished for plagiarism. Oh! I don't know what part you mean by incorrect, though. Maybe you're watching a previous part of the stream. You can do that. I think if you're subbed, you can watch, like, in whatever order you want. You can, like, go back while it's live still. I do that sometimes. Sometimes. Something that I've been trying to finish watching is Markiplier playing Poppy's Playtime Chapter 5. I've been trying for, like, weeks, and I still haven't finished. I don't know what it is. I can't get through it. Might be lagging a bit. You would be lagging by several minutes, I fear. Several minutes. What is that? Okay. I had to squish something. Okay. I got the ponytails. I got the antenna. Looking good. Oh, I gotta erase that a little bit. This little guy. I'm gonna get him. Am I on the wrong layer? Yes. Thought I was on the right layer. Okay, it looks good. It looks good. Focus on Honkai Star Rail, so my mind is not present. That's totally fair. I like Honkai. Yeah, I like Honkai Star Rail. I don't know why I hesitated. I'm sorry. I like Honkai Star Rail. I haven't played it though. Not in like a bad way. I don't know. I haven't been playing. It's because my computer probably can't handle Honkai Star Rail. I have limited memory on my computer, and I would rather have space for, like... I was gonna say Genshin, but that's like a lie. Like, Overwatch, and also Marvel Rivals on the same computer. I don't know if I have the space to do that. And every time I play games now, Moth Mom is like, when are we gonna play Marvel Rivals, though? I'm like, whenever your computer... When we gonna do it is the question. My iPad heats up whenever it loads up, so I get it. Yeah. Maybe I'll play like a game like that on my iPad instead of playing it on my like main PC, so like my computer can handle VTube Studio and stuff. I need to figure out how to use my capture card. I just haven't yet. Maybe I was using 15 to draw. Seems a little thick, no? Maybe I was using 15. 15, please. Thank you. Muff Mom wants to get to the gamer grind. Absolutely base. Yes, she does. She wants to play Marvel Rivals. But you already knew that. I'm getting PC soon, so I'm hoping to use my iPad for drawing mostly. I remember when I used to draw on my iPad. I really got into drawing because I had a stylus on my iPad. And I thought that I would never, ever, ever get used to drawing with a drawing tablet. And now that I have one, it's like the best thing ever. I don't even have to use an art glove for whatever reason. It just works. And it's because I don't have like a screen. I have like one of those drawing tablets that is just like a tablet. A wax tablet. Such as the ancient ones once did. Yeah, it's just like, it's like a piece of plastic is what it's like, with like a... Like I'm touching it with my hand right now, but it's not doing anything. It only moves with the stylus, and I don't know how that works because like the stylus doesn't need to be charged. So I don't know what kind of witchery and magic is happening, but it does feel like magic. That I can just take this like tablet thingy and write on it. And there's like no lights on it, and there's buttons on the stylus, but there's no battery, so I don't understand how it works. It just does. It's magic. It's magic like that. A little gift for the artist. Thank you. They ours. They ours. Yeah? Yeah? Thank you. I'm trying my best. I'm drawing a friend. And that friend is me. I do like how I look, like, as a VTuber. And I think even after I stop being a VTuber, I think I'll still, like, draw my personified self like this. Just because it feels kind of me. You know? And if not the big ponytails, probably, like, still the same fluffy bangs and stuff, but maybe, like, with hair puffs. Because I used to wear my hair like that a lot. Maybe with antennas still. That's like a childhood thing. I don't know if you guys have ever played... You guys have probably had a Wii. Thank you, I'm stretching. Eee. Okay. I'll put my headpads on just for a moment. Okay, so on the Wii, there was something pretty cool. So you can move different features around on the Wii, right? So I would put the dot eyes and like a normal smile. I wasn't big on the whole like eyeshadow type Wii thing. Dot eyes, right? And then you can have eyebrows, right? Any kind of eyebrows you want. And I had like the hair that was like this, I think. Or sometimes I would have the ponytails, but I mostly had the side part, right? And so instead of doing the eyebrows, what I would do is that you can move the eyebrows. So I would do this. And I would move the eyebrows all the way up. And you can get them up here and you can make them bigger. And I would put them right there. So all of my Miis would have little like antenna basically. And there were some eyebrows that looked like this. Like dotted eyebrows. And so what I did was that I started to do that for my Miis. So I would have the little antenna like this. And it's just the eyebrows really big and spread apart. And that would be my Mii. So... Oh, I don't have a crown for this model. Unfortunately. Usually I have my crown for my... Well, I could do this. I could do something about that. I could do something about that right now. I could do this. Here. Let me just... There you go. Magic! Magic, magic, magic! There you go. Problem solved. Can I, like, move myself? Ta-da! I never understood how people made Darth Vader as a Mii. I don't either. There was some witchery that I was not familiar with. I'm not familiar with their game. But yeah, that's what I would do for me, at least. Magic. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Bloop. Bloop. Okay. We go back. I forgot about how big my head was. Yes, this is great. Yes, this is quite good. It's quite good. I need to draw my head. Oh, but it's so scary because I drew it in a swift circle and now I have to draw it again. Is there a circle tool maybe I can use? Kind of. Yeah, I wasn't making anything super complicated on the Wii. I don't know. For the people who did it, it was kind of cool. And I like watching people do it on like Miitopia and stuff now. But I don't know how to do it. One day I'll learn. Maybe. Maybe I will learn. I want to play Miitopia. That sounds fun. But it sounds expensive as well. So I might do it. But I might not. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, I don't know if I have an emote slot. This might have to be a free emote to use for the channel. But I want it to be. I'd have to animate it if I wanted it to be used. I could probably... I'd have to squiggle line it. I can squiggle line it again, I think. I just have to be really simple. Yeah, that's fine. It's a simple enough emote for me to squiggle line, I think. Yeah. So basically what I would have to do is just draw it again. Just like trace it and draw it all again. And then it'll like wiggle. Sometimes I draw it 3 times, but I'm not feeling that. Usually I keep the base colors. Some people switch the coloring, but I just am lazy. I'm not lazy, I just like to save time. How about that? I'm learning how to reorient how I speak about myself. Feel like I'm in like Juni therapy. Learning so much about myself these days, and it's been such a blessing. Is that weird? Yeah, that's looking weird to me. I'm gonna just draw it however I think it would look good. Not like that. Too thick. Too went on a little strong. That's fine. This is good. Yeah. Well, I didn't put like a curve in it. I just want to put one curve in it, but then I kind of want to put the rest. You know what I mean? That's fine. Yeah, well, it's just... I don't hate it, I just don't love it. Let's just do this. That's too much. That's too far. You went too far, Juni. Look what you did. Wrong. Well, that was actually okay. Like, so I have my monitor. That's good. That's good. So I have two monitors. This is monitor 1. Can't see that. Monitor 1 is my art, and then monitor 2 is like my OBS. So it's basically the same thing. So this is what you guys are seeing. Like, I always have my OBS with me on it. Because, like, I've had, like, when I had one monitor, I was too scared. This is my draping stuff. This is monitor 2, by the way. Yeah, when I had one PC, one monitor, I would play games, and OBS would crash, and I wouldn't know because I was playing the game in, like, full screen or, like, a bigger screen, and I didn't look at my capture at all. Some people stream, and they don't look at their capture at all, and I just don't feel good about that. It does slow down my computer to look at my capture, but I just feel scared. If I can't see myself, I'm scared. You know? So I always have my capture on. So sometimes when I'm doing an art thing, I'll look at one monitor, like the one I'm working on, and then to get a second opinion almost, I'll look at the other monitor to be like, yep, no, that looks fine. Like if I'm too in my head about an art piece, because it's bigger on my screen and smaller on yours. So if I feel like I'm too in my head about something, I'm like, let me look over. And then I look over and then I'm like, yeah, this is good actually. This works just fine. Works just fine. Ooh, what just happened to me? 15? No. No. Okay, so this is correct. Two things I always forget. 3 things I always forget when it comes to drawing myself. My antenna is the #1 thing I forget to draw. I don't know how, it's so big on my head, but I forget to draw it from time to time. Thing 2, my wings. Always. I'll finish a piece and be like, hello? What? And then thing 3 that I forget to draw are my ears. Believe it or not, I forget to draw my little ears. So I'm gonna do that right now. I made them too pointy. I'm back. Welcome back. How was... Let me guess. How was dinner? What time is it? Ooh, too late for dinner. Well, if you had dinner at 7, that's fine. I don't know when you eat, father. Playing VR mini golf with my family. Woof. Woof. Way off. Is it your... What do you call it? The time off that you get to spend with your family every year? Is it your... Do you have 2 weeks? I don't know how long it is for you. How do I phrase this in a way that no one would understand it but you? Okay, yeah. What I told you at Reach is what I am pursuing currently. If you remember. I think you do. And I did talk to that sister, and now I do regularly, and she is just as cool as we thought. She's great. 10 out of 10. Please get 4 weeks vacation. Yo! Wow. We play VR games together every Thursday. That's immersive. I like that. That's fun. Continue prayers for you. Thank you! Thank you. She's gonna be traveling soon, so I won't see her for a while. But I want to! Soon enough, soon enough. It's cool because I'm closer than I thought. Location-wise. So I could just, like, stop by. And that's a really exciting thing for me. I'm like, wow, I could just... Okay! They're like, yeah, whenever is good. I'm like, wow! How magical is that? Okay, I'm gonna steal from myself again and do a little flippy. But I want to do it on another layer so it doesn't, like, cause issues for me. Bloink! Bloink! This one. Bloink! Mm-hmm. Yeah, except, like, no. But also, yeah. Oh, that's gonna be an issue. I need to this. Uh-huh. Then this. No! Bleep! Yes. Great! Okay. I'm a very good artist. I'm learning a lot, is what I can say. Is that good or is that too... No, looks good. Looks good to me. Looks great. Keeping that. Thank you. Okay, and then we need to erase just the crunchies on there, like this little crunchy bit, this little crunch here, that guy, and then draw it in again. Ta-da! Art is magic! And I love digital art because it makes everything so much easier. At least for me. I was a very, like, when I was younger, I would do a lot of physical art. I wasn't into any digital art at that point. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I accidentally started a call. I didn't know you could call people on Magma, but apparently you can. What just happened to my layers? Oh. I was like, did a phone call really scare away all my layers? No, it's okay. I didn't know you can call people on Magma. That's weird. Like, there's a call phone button. You can't see it. It's, like, off screen, but it's, like, right here. You know? It's kind of spooky. Kind of spooky. I understand messaging because, like, you can draw on a group canvas, and that's something that I will be doing soon. When I was younger, digital art was only MS Paint. Yeah. I think MS Paint... I used to draw every once in a while, like, on my phone with my finger. But for the most part, I was very much like a physical media kind of person. So I would, like, draw with my finger. Well, I mean, I would draw with colored pencils. So I don't know if you've experienced these. They're, like, crayons. They're called, like, Crayola Twistables. Where it's basically, like, a really thin, long stick of, like, wax. And it would be in this, like... It's in the shape of a colored pencil. So you can just twist it up and use a crayon, but it's a really thin crayon. And so I would, like, color with pencil and then use a black normal pen. And I would, like, line the picture, and then I would use my colored pencil crayon things. And then on top of it, I had this white pen. It was like a jelly roll white pen. And I would do the highlights with that, like, using the white pen. Because you can't really erase the crayon. So, that's where I found myself. But yeah, I did a lot of that. And there was something that I used to do every year where I used to draw myself on my birthday every single year. And I kind of brought that back a little bit, as a VTuber. You know, I've drawn myself most birthdays, I think. But yeah. When you are drawing on paper and using pen or pencils, it's called traditional art. Yes, thank you. I was, like, trying to find the word. I don't know why I couldn't remember. Hi, Egg to Geese. Hi, Juni in chat. Hi, Egg and Geese. How are you? How are the geese doing? Good eggs? Any good eggs lately? Okay, new layer for the face. Face card. Crazy. Crazy, Dio. That's it. That's all. I want to make the mouth the other way. That's it. Yeah. Actually, I think I'm going to copy the eye and move it over. Sorry, guys. I know it's a line. I just want it to be symmetrical. My bad. This is the silliest thing I've ever had to copy. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous how this works. There's got to be a command for deselect because I'm tired of doing this. Okay. Okay. Noink. Oh, why did it go there? Okay. Okay. Excuse me. I don't know why that was so funny. I'm okay. I've just kind of been stuck. I'm not sure what I want to do. Not sure if I want to make art or other stuff. Okay. Sometimes when I'm stuck, I'll, flip a coin. It sounds silly. Walk with me here. I'll feel stuck and I'll flip a coin or I'll, like, roll a dice of a bunch of stuff. And if there's something that, like, I want to do, but I put it as an option. Right? And I get that option, but I really don't want to do it. I go, oh, well, obviously I wanted to do the other thing more. So, I'll just do the other thing. But I understand not wanting to do anything. You're like, ugh, I want to create, but, like, it just seems so daunting. Just open a canvas and start anything. Start anything. And then see how you feel. You don't have to draw for long. You can draw just for a few minutes. And then if you want to continue, you can. And if you don't, then you don't have to. I'm forcing myself to draw lately. Like, I'm forcing myself to complete the things that I start, which is miserable. Not really, but, like, a little bit. I'm just like, man, this is kind of a lot. Not gonna lie to you. But it's been a good challenge this week. Is that a thumb? Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So even if I'm not content with something that I draw, forcing myself to do it sometimes helps. Even though I don't wanna, I'm just like, you know? You know what I mean? That sound exactly? Yeah, that's how I'd be feeling. Oh, hi, Nico. Am I to be calling you Nico? Is that your proper nickname or not? Oi, I need to make this thick. 15 is not enough. 25 is better. Yikes. How do I want to go about doing this? I want to use a different color, I think. What's a good cup color? I'll make it glass. So gray? Is that a cup? Looks like a cup to me. It's not perfect, but it looks like I'm drawing with a crayon, so does it have to be? No! It does not! Nico is fine, Juni. Okay, thank you. Thank you for your permission. There we go. That's good. 15 again. I don't know how I want to draw this water, but probably like... I've seen water that kind of swishes around and it looks like that or something. And there's like a certain look to moving water that I really like that I'm going to try to do. Kind of like that. Kind of like that. Just not quite. It's like... I wish I knew how to do it. It's kind of close, kind of like that, but not quite. But we can get to the actual logistics of drawing the water. I pretty much lined it, yeah. So, we need to draw the hand, and that's just what I don't want to do. I'll probably just make it a circle, to be honest with you. That's fine. To me, it's fine. Because again, I'm thinking about maybe squiggling it, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. Maybe. Juni, as it is often employed in Greece, and there are variations. Santa Claus is being one of them. What? Oh, your name? You're Saint Nick. I didn't know that. That's super cool. Thank you, Santa-san. Santa-san. Yeah. There's my hand. Yeah, it's too thick though. Yeah, it's too thick. But I want to make it thick enough so you can see it, like, when it's an emote. You know what I mean? That's fine. Okay, this is what we need to do. Two things. One... Is this a sketch? No. Yes. No. This is. No. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's yep. Nailed it. Got it in one. That's about as big as it's gonna be. So just hello, Peter. Peter, Paul, and Mary. Starting to feel the pollen part for sure. Jinkies. Indeed, St. Nicholas is one version of the name. Oh, very cool. Yeah, there I am. Water time. I have to be very careful with how I do this though, because I don't want the water to be transparent because, well, if there's a black background and it's an emote, you won't be able to see the water. It'll be like grayish. So I need to be wise. Howdy, Juni. Howdy. Oh, I might just have to reline everything in a blue color in the water. Oh, okay, I'm thinking. Okay, well, let's do the colors first. Do I have... Can I add a layer, please? Down, 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 down. Do I have to do multiple layers, or can I just, like, wing it and put it on one? Ooh! Oh my goodness, I tried to move the layer off the page. Whoa, 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 whoa. Opened my settings up for my computer. Hello. Okay. Bloink. Okay. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. What a good day. Oh, I need to change my background color. Sorry, hold on. Because this is how I make sure there's no holes. Oh, wait, wait, wait. Oh, whoops. I made it full screen. You guys can still see though. Oh! But it looks bigger now. Oh. Okay. Sorry, that was... I didn't mean to do that. I just meant to move my window and I tried to do it with my stylus and it didn't want to do it. Juni! Hi! How are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing great. Hopefully life is awesome and is treating you so amazingly. Oh. Background color, Juni. Background color. Oh, you forgot. Juni, you fool. Oh, Juni, when will you learn? Okay, what color should we do? I usually do like Hatsune Miku teal to do my background color. The point of the background is to make sure that I am not leaving any holes. And when there's a white background, my hair is a light blonde, so a lot of the time when I'm coloring my hair, I'll accidentally leave some white in there, which is a problem when you do emotes. Excuse you. So it is a necessary step to make sure I don't leave any gaps. And teal is not my design at all, so I'll see if there's holes. That's the point. Yeah. Rin, Len yellow. Oh, that's a good one too. Well, I don't want to actually. Rin is orange, Len is yellow. Well, in terms of like fandom and like separating the two, like if you were to go to Miku Expo, you would use orange for Rin and yellow for Len, because Len's token item is a banana and Rin's is an orange, and also Rin has a JoJo reference. And I think it's because Dio is yellow. So when the whole rolled roller thing happened, that was a Vocaloid moment. That was definitely a moment. It was a good one. It was a good one. Lift, laugh, love Vocaloids. Excuse me. Color this in a little because I forgot. But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. 1000%. Okay. That'd be good. This is more of like a teal, but I like more green Miku over more blue Miku. I don't know how you guys feel about it, but green Ku's my favorite. Green Ku's the best. Is that colored in all the way? I hope so. I don't know if I want to like just absolutely throw and put everything on the same layer. That'd be kind of a nightmare, huh? I don't know. I could be into that. Oh, well, this definitely needs to be on a different layer. Unfortunately, we must move that to a different layer. This one. Yeah, it's kind of like the antenna situation where you have to draw it over certain layers. I don't like putting colors over line art, but that's how this is gonna have to work. I fear. Unfortunately, I'm gonna try and do cell shading. Maybe not like super strictly cell shading, but like kind of. Because I want to have some visibility, I guess, in terms of shading. You won't be able to see it if it's kind of blended in, you know? Yeah, I should do separate layers because I'm about to add blush, and if I don't like the placement and I have to... It's gonna be an issue. It's gonna be an issue for me. Here's the pink. Did you know that I had like a little bit of red on the side of my eye? I didn't really know that until I like really looked at my model recently. Do you see that I have like a little bit of... Let me zoom up. Just grab this. Yeah, that's good. I don't know if I can zoom in more. I can! Check it out! Like in the corner of my eye, I have like a little bit of like... I don't know if you guys have played Genshin Impact, but there are a few characters in Liyue, which is like the China-inspired region, that has like red on the corner of their eye, like as like makeup, like cosmetics. So Zhongli is one of them. I think Xiao has red too in the corner of his eye like that. And I think it's very cute. I didn't realize my artist did that, and I'm so glad she did because it's really, really bonita. I love my artist and how she draws. Like, my model's the cutest in the world. Okay, come back up. Come back up. We need you. We need you, Juni. Okay. I think I got the color right. I might not have. This one. Yeah. It's gonna be really saturated, I feel. Ooh! It's super saturated. I wanted a less saturated color. That's cool. Yeah, I really like it. I love my artist. She's the coolest ever. I want to get another outfit with her. But I'm trying to decide on whether I want like Butler Juni or if I want Utah Juni as another outfit. I don't know. I don't want to push back the Utah Juni project any further than I have to. And it's already going to cost a fair amount. A pretty penny. So, you know. Can I see that? Yeah, you can. It's very faint, but... Bye, Juni. Stream has been fun. Bye, Milk. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate it so much. I've heard on the internet that I'm not supposed to like Genshin Impact for some reason. Why? Okay, but like consider liking whatever you like, though. But like, it's okay to be cringe. But if you like it, then it's okay, I think. That's how I feel about fandom things sometimes. Like, yeah, sure, there are some shows that are cringe. There are some fan communities that are cringe. But at this point... Does it really matter, though? Does it really matter? No. As long as you're having a good time. As long as it's not hurting anyone. It's fine. Be cringe. I do quite like Genshin. I've been very fond of Genshin. I have been following the story for a very long time. I made a lot of friends through Genshin. The reason I'm a VTuber is because of Genshin. So I can't say that I hate it. Because I don't. I wouldn't be here if Genshin Impact was not a thing. Genshin Impact of VTuber pipeline is one that needs to be studied. Because it is more than just me that it has happened to. Tell you what. The person who like made me. Not my VTuber mama per se, but the person who like designed me initially is also a VTuber that I met through Genshin. So, I don't know. I don't know. What would the Utah Juni look like? Probably more of a simple outfit. Like a white dress. Really cool wings though. Really cool wings. Maybe a little bit cyber leaning. Maybe a little techie. You know. But not too much. You know. Yeah. I'm gonna just keep using Utah as a way to describe what I'm talking about, so it doesn't spoil it for everyone. Yes, Utah Juni. Hey, Omer, hey! Hey, it's like late. Gonji! Hi, Gonji. Quiet, piano music. Hi, Gonji. It's me, Juni. I'm drawing a little one. How are you? How is stream? How is Doki Doki Literature Club? I ask as I watched you play the whole thing. Smiles. Smiles at you. Can I shout you out? I don't really know how to do that on Restream if it works. I'll try. Shout out. Gom, do, re, di, yeah. Please work, please work, please work, please work. Did it work? Did it work? Can you see it? Did it work? I don't know. It didn't look like it worked. Didn't look like it worked. I think I can figure it out. Jumi Woomy. Loaf. Loafy wolf. No, that doesn't work. I tried really hard. Hoi, stream was great. I love today. I drew some art and then ended up opening Pokemon cards. Hey, nice. I love that for you. I'm literally opening Twitch on my phone right now so I can shout you out properly. I don't know if it happened. Lofi Wolfie. Yeah, to me, it didn't work. Oh, hey, that's Candy. Hi, Candy. Stream manager. I'm using my, like, phone as a remote control, essentially. How do I press the buttons? That's how I feel. I love you, Judy. Thank you. Oh, I'm drawing a hydrate emote. I'm working on it. I'm adding colors. It's gonna be a big old glass of water. I'm thinking about like animating it like a little bit, not too much, just making wiggle lines. I'm really proud of this. I like drawing little cute things. I think I do a really good job. But when it comes to bigger things, it's a little scary. I might make like an acrylic charm like this. Who knows? It's kind of cute. Love that. Thank you. I like drawing little squishy things. Maybe one day I do commissions for little squishy creatures, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I want to do like adoptables when I am better at the arts. When I perfect the arts, I think I just need to draw a really good base and then just draw all of my fun character design ideas that I have nothing to do with. Because there are so many, like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and be like, you know, this would be the coolest VTuber design ever, and I don't think I've ever seen anybody do this. And then I'll go onto HoloList and I'll be like, are there any blah 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 VTubers? And then there's like 2, and one of them is like retired and the other one hasn't streamed for like forever. And I'm like, this is an untapped market. Why hasn't anyone thought of this? So I'd like to make adoptables, like a VTuber package, kind of, you know? Yeah. There's a mouth. There's a mouth right there. Dude, me too. I want to be a model, mama, so bad. Yeah, I'd only want to do a PNG tuber, though. I'm kind of scared of anything else. You know? Also, don't test me. I'll do an art of us together in Doki Doki. Oh, no! Oh, no! I'm scared. Not cursed, only slightly. School uniforms, but evil school uniforms. Okay, well, I don't... Okay. The Doki Doki uniforms defy physics in many ways. I like that how it fits on, like, Natsuki. But for everyone else's uniform, I have many concerns that I would like to voice. Monika's waist is ridiculously small, which is not a bad thing. She is a skinny legend. But, like, if you're wearing, let's say you have a blazer. Okay, a blazer usually is kind of boxy. This is an attempt at a blazer. I'm moving down so you can see. This is a blazer, okay? You know, it's got kind of stiff shoulders. It's kind of boxy. That's just how it works, right? Right? That looks like a graduation gown, but work with me. Monika's blazer, it's got that top part, right? Okay, but it's like suctioned in here. And then her waist is so small. That is how it looks. This is how her blazer looks. Like this. Girl, that is... What are you wearing under there, queen? Her waist is so itty bitty. And I'm like, have you never worn like a blazer? Like, what material are you guys using? It's scary. But impressive. As the kids say, the body is tea. So sorry. So sorry. I just need to stay away from Gen Z slang. I think just keep me away from it. It would be better for everyone if I just stayed away from Gen Z slang, but I just can't help myself sometimes. Okay, I can properly shout you out now. Shout out. Gom. Do. Ri. I. Yeah. It worked! It worked! It came up on stream! That's so cool! This is where Ami gets it from, huh? No, I get it from Ami, I think. I don't know. Ami and I are like the same in a lot of aspects. When I first met Ami, it was really funny. We both were into Project Sakai. And there's a character called Tsukasa Tenma. Okay, he is Ami. Except not, but like, except absolutely is Ami. Okay? Great character, silly guy. I kind of want to like kick him into the sun in a very loving way. And so there's another character that is friends with Ami, like, well, Tsukasa Tenma, I guess. And she's also kind of like, yeah, you can do other crazy stuff, dude. Like, I'm hyping you up. #1 hype man to Tsukasa Tenma called Emu Otori. And they're both silly goofy together, and so like it's just me and Ami. It feels And we say a lot of the same things. Like, it feels like Ami is like a mixture of me and Hal. If you've met the Halcyon Ward, Ami is like both of us. But he gets his silliness from his mom, okay? I try not to use slang I don't understand. That pretty much includes most of it, that's fair. Hale's dynamic is so cute. He's just a little guy. He's my little guy. A lot of the time he goes, I am you, remember this. And I'm like, oh yeah. I keep forgetting. I'm like, Ami, how do you know about this? He's like, because we're the same person. And I'm like, oh yeah. Duh, like how could I forget that? Yeah. He got his silliness from his mommy. Yeah. It's true. It's true. He is so like bright-eyed and I'm so proud of him. He does so much. And he has so many like goals. And I want to support his goals because he's my little guy, you know? One day he's gonna be the Christian Niji Sanji. I believe in him. My housemate is home, so dinner is gonna be soon. Aw, you guys cook together? That's cute. Hate to raid and run, but I feel really sicky, so I need to eat. Please eat! Please eat. That's why I raid usually. And run. Because I'm like, alright, I'm in extreme because I'm hungry. And then I eat. Then I feast, so please enjoy your food. Enjoy your food for me. Do I really want to shade that part? It looks really fine from far away. I don't like it up close, but it's fine far away, so who cares? Yes, please drink water too. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Also enjoy your dinner. Everybody. Everybody have dinner if you haven't had dinner. You will have dinner. It is not an option. Oh, no, he just really likes to cook. I'm bad at cooking. Aw! But that's still like kinda nice, you know? To me, it's nice. It's nice and cute that you guys cook. Maybe not out of, like, love for each other, but out of necessity. But it's still a cute necessity. I think it's nice, okay? I just thought it was a nice thing. Okay. I ate cereal. Maybe... I like cereal. I can't say anything. I have this cereal, and it's like, it's Cheerios, but it's got, like, oats and stuff in it. And I got it because it looked really healthy. And because, like, for Lent, I didn't want to have sweet stuff. And Honey Nut Cheerios are really sweet. And it's got almonds in it. And it's got oats in it. And it's supposed to keep you full for, like, 3.5 hours. And I'm like, oh, this is perfect for days that I have to fast. Because it's healthy. It doesn't look sweet. And then I started eating it. And I was like, yo, why is this the best cereal I've ever had in my entire life? Because it's, like, oatmeal. And then also, like, honey bunches of oats, but then it's also Cheerios. Like, this is a win. And so I started eating that, and then Moth Mom was like, yo, this cereal is delicious. And so she bought 4 boxes, so now we have it. Now we have it in the house. Is it bad timing to say I haven't eaten since I got back? You haven't been... Well, housemate, friend, I pay him rent. Yeah! No, I mean it in, like, a platonic way. No, I just think it's really nice to, like... Gosh, no, I didn't mean it like you guys were lovers or something. No, I just mean it's wholesome that, like, you and your homie get to eat together. You know what I mean? Is that acceptable? I think you should be comfortable with eating with the homies, and I just think it's nice that you're eating with your homie. Not to be confused with any other relationship. Is that we picking up? We getting it? Also, Jennifer, you haven't been home that long. Maybe an hour? So, you still have time to eat. You know? You should eat something. Eat for me, please. Please. Because I want to eat something, but I can't. I'm drawing. I'm locked in. Once I start something, I have a really hard time stopping until it's done. Yeah. Okay, phew. I misunderstood. Yeah, I do like eating dinner and watching shows with him. Yeah, no, I think that's great. I think that's great and awesome. Like, when I had a roommate in college, it was only 1 year, really, that I really socialized with my roommates. But, like, the last 2 years of, like, college, I never really saw my roommates. And we never really talked to each other. Like, I don't remember seeing my roommate more than 3 times. And I've only had a few conversations with her when I was in college. It was so odd. But she was really nice. It's just we never saw each other. So it kind of felt like I was living alone a lot of the time. You know? So I always think it's really nice when like roommates and housemates like hang out and share food and stuff like that. Because I didn't really have that. So I'm like, that's so cool and awesome. So I might get a little too excited about it, but it's not because like I think you guys are dating. It's because I think it's nice to like hang out like that. Hi, Dan. Thank you. I will hydrate. Again, gotta go. Bye. Tell your roommate I said hi. Yum. Okay. Very good. Very good. I think there was one year that I don't think I was a good roommate because I kind of was spiraling a little bit. I was just crazy. I don't think I was a bad person. I just think I was crazy. So I like look back on that year of my life and I'm like, oh my goodness. To be fair though, I was possessed, so like there's that. But like, I don't know. I kind of feel guilty, you know. But I'm still like acquainted with those people and I still think they're amazing. And my roommate had a lot of influence on the kind of VTuber I became, I guess, because like my canon height for my VTuber model is her actual height. I just thought it was so cool. She's so cool. She's like very serious and then like also super short. So it's really something. But she's not like a fiery short person. She's just short. And just like, she has very dry humor, you know? Hi, Isa! Thank you for the lurk. I'm gonna make my leave. Have a good stream. Thank you! Dang. Juni, what? If Juni responded to the holy kiss thing, I missed it. Oh, we can greet homies with a holy kiss, though. Yes. I agree with this. However, I don't think it should be every homie. I think it can be some homies. Like, there are some homies that I would greet with a holy kiss. That's okay. But not everyone. Not everyone. You know, I don't want to be a where my hug at kind of person. I feel like if that were the standard, some people would be like, very much like, yo, where my holy kiss at, brother in Christ? You know, and that'd be too much. And then I think some people will get carried away and be like, oh, well, it says you can greet one another with a holy kiss. Why can't I just kiss all of my Christian homies? They owe it to me because it's in the Bible. Like, I could see that happening, and I'm just like, well, if we can't be fun about it, then we shouldn't do it. So, like, I wish we were in a society where that was normal and we could just do that, but unfortunately, it is not the case, I fear. Yeah. Judy responds, I'll shave my head someday. Oh, you don't have to shave your head. Also, I'm like not a famous person. I read chat, almost every chat message. If I don't read it, it's because either it is not appropriate or I missed it because I forgot. Or because I was so locked in on something that I didn't see it. In some societies, it's normal, I think, just not here. Yes, I agree. There's only one person I consider giving a kiss to, but that said, I don't like being touched in general by most people. Yeah! I am that way as well. I don't really like being touched by most people. But when I do like to be touched by people, I really do like it. Like, for example, I went to Reach, and I am not a touch person. I don't like being touched at all. I feel uncomfortable. Please stay away from me. Ew, gross, icky. Don't hug me for too long. I'll freak out. However, meeting Kat, I like did not let go of Kat. Like, Kat and I, we were talking, and she was sitting somewhere, and I was just like hugging her perpetually. I don't know what happened to me. I'm like, I think I feel safe, gulp, around you. And I don't know. I'm not like a huggy person at all, but like when it came to like VAngeli girls and Kat and Grace, I was just like, I just feel like I could hug you all the time. Of course, with permission, of course. But yeah, that was like a new revelation. I was like, oh, maybe I do like hugs, just not from people I don't like. So I learned. Life comes at you fast, man. So that was a great experience. Thank you, Kat. People take advantage of scripture so much. It's true. What a little guy, yeah. Drink your water. Or else. Yeah. Close family plus future family. Ooh! Future family! Eyebrow wiggle. Wink, 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 wink. That's great. I'm really excited for you. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really big on, like, hugging and kissing family that much. I don't know. I give Moth Mom hugs, but I feel like I don't hug her that much. Well, I mean, I try to. I'm just, I guess when it comes to her, not always a hugger. Because she hugs all the time. That's too dark! It's too dark. And I put it on the same layer, so I messed up. I ruined it. I ruined it. I ruined it. I could just do this and scale it myself. That's, yeah, that's good. That's good. I just wanted to make it look like I put a transparent layer. That's like too pigmented. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm putting down. But maybe it looks okay. Me when I Among Us. No, it looks fine. Do you have any irrational fears? I don't know if it's irrational. It probably isn't, but I don't... Well, maybe there's a few. 2. That I can think of right now. Maybe 3. Being stuck horizontally somewhere. I'm claustrophobic, but only when it comes to being horizontal. Like, if I were to be, like, stuck in a cave or something, like, I would freak out a lot more than being stuck in a closet or a locker. I don't like being stuck horizontally. It's scary. Like, getting stuck under a bed, like, trying to grab something from under a couch or something, and then not being able to back out immediately. I don't like it. I don't think it's irrational, though. I feel like that's pretty rational. And then, like, I don't like... I mean, the fear of, like, being canceled online is a great one. I don't know. I'm just scared. I'm scared because people are mean on the internet. It's not gonna be the end of the world, obviously, but I don't know. It just seems scary. Not irrational, though, I don't think. And then maybe, like... I don't know. It's not irrational again, but, like... not going to confession and then the rapture happens or something. Again, I don't really know how to feel about the rapture, if that's a thing or not, but I don't know. I'm still like, my Protestant upbringing has made me innately afraid of the rapture happening, so probably that. I get violent when I see spiders. I used to. Oh, cockroaches make me feel violent when I see them because I want to kill them. But I'm also afraid of them, and also I'm allergic to them. So it's like it's a you or me situation, you know? Also, the reason I'm learning Japanese. Ooh, look at you. I know, could be a problem if you ever have to do an MRI. Yeah. Yeah, I don't look forward to that, so I'm trying to stay in good health, so I don't have to get in there. Don't make me go in there. I don't want to go in there. You know? I'm happy for you, Aomir. You're doing great things. Okay. This is what I'm gonna do about this water situation. I figured it out. I figured it out so quickly, so swiftly. It's gonna be silly looking, but I'm gonna do it. I understand my love language is physical touch, but I can be selective with who I give hugs to. Exactly. I'm very selective when it comes to physical touch because, life happened. So now I'm like kind of tweaking out about who touches me. For like years, I didn't accept hugs from anyone. Like I just... And if... Oh, yeah, my other irrational fear. People hugging me for too long. Please don't touch me. Like, my fear is that someone's gonna hug me and then they're not gonna let go. And then I'm gonna freak out. Because they won't let go of me. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It makes me uncomfortable, so... Yeah. That's why I was like, at reach, like, please ask to hug me, because some people hug a little too tight, and if you hug a little too tight, I might freak out, and I don't want to freak out on anybody, you know? Hugs are nice until they're not. You get it. You get it. They are, yeah, it's exactly that. They're hugs until you're being held hostage in a hug, and then it's like, oh, no, this is my nightmare. It's how I feel. What color should the water be? Blue, but like what color blue? I had an idea for what I wanted to do, and I might still do it. I just don't know what layer I should put the water on. We're gonna do it... Yeah, I started thinking, when exactly you're going to be done? Then people hug too long. I don't like when people hug too long and too tight, you know? It's a lot for me. Not just no. What? Not just no. What a silly guy. Huh? Am I missing messages? I feel like maybe I'm missing messages. Yeah, I'm a physical touch person, but I also don't like to be touched. So it's like, Yes, but also leave me alone most of the time. Thank you. Water! Drink it! Or else! I'm thinking about covering this up, but I also kind of don't want to. So I'm gonna figure out what to do with this layer. I'm gonna figure it out. It's gonna be really, really cool. Trust me. I'm a genius. I'm shaking my head. You can't tell because I'm using a PNG tuber, but I'm shaking my head right now. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know it. Look at that. Hydrating cup of water. Don't you want to drink that? Doesn't that look so good for you? My mom's whole side of the family loves long hugs. Sorry, that was just a response that came out of me. It just didn't feel good. Didn't feel good, you know? Yeah. Yikes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, like, I like a hug, a little pat, maybe. And then, please let go of me. Please let go. Please let go of me. Yeah, after that. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of work. Hey, it's gonna be a little bit of work, but it's gonna be worth it for the payout. It's gonna be worth it for the payout. Okay, check it. Check what I'm about to do. Do I want to merge the layers? No, because what if I made an uh-oh? So I have to do it individually. It's gonna be okay though. It's just gonna be a little bit annoying, but we're gonna do it. Clipping group. Right? Okay. Yeah. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do is this. Yeah. I had to do it for every individual layer because I'm a fool. I'm a fool. Yes, I will drink that water. I love water. I also like water. I need to love water, but I don't love water yet. Water doesn't love me, maybe. I learned that, like, you have to... Oh, dear. I learned that you have to have minerals with your water, because if not, then your body won't absorb the water. And I didn't realize that, and the VAngeli girls were like, have you had enough minerals today? Because you've been drinking a lot of water, and it seems like your body isn't absorbing the water. Have you had minerals? And I'm like, what? Yippee, water! Yeah, I drink, like, filtered water, so it's an issue. Oh, thank you, Aomer. Welcome back from your ads. Thank you so much for the Granny Juni. Welcome. You've entered your third month. How do you feel? Any new revelations? Do I need to do this layer? Nar. Do I? Yes, I do. I do. Wah, wah. Whoa. 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 Merge. Clipping. Clipping group. Toggle clipping group. Did it work? Eh. That was stupid, question mark? It was. It was stupid. It was stupid. It was stupid. I need to get rid of this. Stupid. Stupid. Stupid head. Okay. I need to do this one and then do... Oi, 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 oi. You can't see me struggling with the layers right now, and it makes me feel a little bit better because... yeah, I would be embarrassed. Yes, I'll add minerals back into our water because we use a filter. Yeah. I'm learning this. I'm learning that I must have minerals. So... a little bit embarrassing. Oi, 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 oi. A little bit embarrassing, but, you know, it's something you gotta learn. You know, part of growing up is learning things that people don't really tell you originally. Yeah, that looks like water. Yeah, yeah! I like that. I like it. That looks hydrating. It'll quench ya. It's the quenchiest. I'm gonna add some bubbles in there. Like, I'm a big sparkling water girly, and I know that not everyone likes sparkling water. And to those who don't like sparkling water, you're wrong. So, is this a new hydrate emote? It is! Because I don't have one and the people demand that I hydrate. So, I'm adding this bad boy. I'm adding them. Okay. I need to change the color of the water, and I'm gonna cheat. Instead of redrawing it, I'm just gonna add a clipping group and color it like I colored the rest of it. Yerp. Yerp. I'm adding bubbles in this because, yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll add it above all of the layers, like this one. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, boy. I'm a big sparkling water person, so if you don't like sparkling water, sucks. Sucks for you. That's the wrong color. Ew, I don't like that. I want it to be more blue, not more gray. So I'm gonna have to move opposite. Opposite way! I don't like sparkling water, and I accept being wrong. You know, I support that. I support that. You know, we're not always right, so... Some of us had to be wrong, right? And that's okay. You know, I support your rights and wrongs. Just know. You just have some maturing to do. In terms of your water tastes. I want to do some, like, lighter ones. Like this. Yeah, yummy! Oh, that looks so hydrating. Okay, so I don't know if anyone has ever experienced this, but if you're experiencing any sort of cramps, I just want to let you know that sparkling water is not going to save you. Sparkling water will make it infinitely worse. I didn't know that was a thing until it was too late. I was struggling, was fighting for my life because I was like, why do my organs hate me? It's because if you put extra air in your body and your body is already cramping, in any way really, it's not gonna feel good. So, just so you all know. Crispy water! It looks really good from far away, so I'm gonna keep it. Maybe not. Maybe it's too blue. Maybe it's too not blue enough. Maybe I went too far. Maybe this is a better color. It is. Yummy. Yummy. Water. I love sparkling water. Make the bubbles bigger. Maybe I'll do some light ones. Some light ones that are big. Like that. Oh, maybe that's too big. Yeah. Like that. Yummy! That's crisp, hydrating water. I thought about adding like a sweat thing on the water, like on the glass that is like sweating because it's so moist. You know? Moist water. Oh, I'd have to draw it on the outside. On the outside. You know? Something like that. That looks like a J. Water Juni looks so friendly, but I have a feeling that if you reject the water, she will become scary. Yeah, you didn't aggro me yet. Don't worry about it, bro. No. I'm trying to decide how to do this, because it'd be like, bloop. It looks like a J! No, that looks fine. That looks good, actually. Maybe that's weird looking. Again, I just have to keep zooming out because it's really gonna be so tiny, so... No, that looks fine. That looks fine. I just need to move it. Like, that one looks good. I just need to move it more close to the rim. Like, maybe right there. Yeah! Oh, hello! Bug fact. Bug fact. A good bug fact. I want to do one about ladybugs. The redder ladybugs are the male ladybugs. The paler ones are the female ladybugs. And then also, the reason that they're called ladybugs is for a Catholic reason. It's because there were little pests that were eating the crops. And so, I forgot where it was. It was like in the Middle Ages, in the medieval times. It was a very long time ago, and there were little pests that were eating up all of the crops and damaging the crops, and so they prayed for the intercession of Our Lady to help the buggies to go away and for their crops to provide a good yield. And then there were ladybugs that came and ate all the buggies, and so they called them ladybugs, which are Our Lady's bugs. Now you know. I need there to be a Catholic ladybug VTuber, please. If I had the option to do it again, I would have picked a different bug. That's not true. I really like moths, actually, but... Yeah. I just like the idea, okay? Beep. Okay. Yay, 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 yay. Wow, look how yummy that water is. Wow. Yum. Our Lady's beetles. Are bugs. Ladybugs are Catholic. That's my Catholic fact for you. I don't like this one. It just looks like a J. Get that out of here. Be gone. Yeah. Yummy. Wow. What a delicious cup of water. Can I add a sparkle to it? Will you be able to see that from far away? That don't look right. Come on, Juni. You really gotta perfect this, okay? Yep. Yum! I need to move it, though. I need to move it. Meow. Can't really tell it's there, but in my hearts of hearts, you can. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it. It looks fine like that. Yummy! Okay. Let's do... Next, the hair color. I don't have my purple stripe, and I also don't have my antenna colored in the right way, and also a lot of other stuff. Purple stripe! I brought the purple stripe back. I didn't have it on my second model, like my little chibi model. I think my artist just thought that it was shading and not a stripe. So I lost it. I didn't correct her though, because I didn't realize. So that was one of the art things that I always forget, as I would forget to put in my stripe. But I don't forget anymore, because I spent years without my iconic stripe. And then I realized that Sameko Saba did it, and I was like, oh, I hope no one thinks I'm copying her, because I did my re-debut, and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh. I promised this was on the original design. So I kept it, because I really like it. And I ended up adding purple everywhere else too, but you know. Okay, I have to do my antenna shading. I reach under there? Excuse me. Oh, you can't really tell, can you? No, not really. Oh, okay. Well. Yeah, you can't see it because it's... Right, okay, I'm gonna try and cheat a little bit. I'm gonna try and cheat it a little. And do like this, and then like a slight... It won't make much of a difference, but it'll make a difference for me. Like this, and then kind of like smudge it out a little bit. I'm cheating! Yeah, this is what I wanted to do is all. Yeah, so you can tell that the antenna has the shading there. It was such a frivolous venture, but it's fine. You know? Yeah. To me, it's worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, you did the stripe first, so yeah. I just, in the VTuber space, a lot of the time, if you do any sort of design thing that someone else iconic, like is iconic for having, then you are like considered like someone that's copying, and it's a whole big deal in the VTuber space. But it's like, so many things have already been done that, you know, it shouldn't be surprising if some things are redone in a way. But it happens a lot where people are like, you actually can't do that because that's copying so-and-so. A lot of like you can't be a whale anymore, really. Like, you can't be a whale or like a fish anymore. Because like other VTubers have done it, like Bao or someone, and it's like, oh well, or Shy Lily, and it's like, if you're doing that, then you're copying them. And it's like, no, I like fish. So you have to be very careful. Like, you can't really be a whale anymore these days. In this economy, there are no whales. No whale girls allowed, unfortunately. It was too unique for that back when I was a streamer. Yeah. So my biggest nightmare, I mean, not really. I was a little scared though. I debuted, and a few days before I debuted, there was this big indie VTuber that came up on my timeline called Junipur, and she was a moth. And I was like, oh my gosh, they're gonna destroy me. And I had no idea she existed. And I was like, oh no. But luckily nothing came of it because, like, one, I was a very tiny VTuber, and two, like, we had completely different aesthetics. So it was fine. Like, if I went more bug, then it would have been an issue. But I kind of chilled out with the bug, and I just kind of focused on being a cute girl instead. And that seemed to work out fine for me. So, yippee. I don't know what this line is. There's like a line art layer. This one. No, it's already cut off. It might be this one. Yeah, it was. Okay. Yeah. I want to be a siren if I were to be a VTuber. Like the sound thing or like the aquatic creature. There's a difference. I'm pretty sure you're talking about the aquatic creature. You should consider streaming on Irium. You can get the... They'll design it for you. I don't worry too much about those kinds of things, Juni. Yeah, I don't anymore. I don't worry anymore. That was just when I was a baby VTuber and everything was so scary and daunting, you know? Like, when you're really, really small, you worry about a lot of things. But then I got bigger and was like, oh, nobody actually cares. Okay. So I learned a lot of valuable life lessons as you continue your journey, you know? And that happened to me, so I'm very grateful. Yeah. You don't have to care as much about things, I learned. So that's pretty sick. Wow, this actually came out so silly and cute, and I'm very happy about it. Very happy. Could not be more happy. Oi, okay, we're getting a little messy. Okay. See, I just want to draw things from far away and just be done with it, but then I ended up being messy with it, and so I don't get that privilege. I lost my right to that. Long time ago. Okay. Okay, I fixed it. Not really. There's still a little hole. Little bit of a hole. It's kind of hard to color with an uneven brush sometimes because, like, again, this is the shape of the brush. So, I wish I could just, like, stamp it and you guys can see the shape, but that's not how this brush works. And it also rotates. So, it's a bit of a hassle, but I love it, and it's my favorite brush in the whole world, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. So I can't find it on Krita or anything like it, so I just like to keep it. To keep using magma. I just love the brush so much. I can't let go of it. Okay. Then we add our little line in there. 10 is really small, but that's fine. No, I'm not content. That said, I did get compared to Warden from the For Honor, whatever that is. Aquatic creature, I see. Nobody else had a helm like mine because it was based on a real one, which I painted myself. I really like the male VTuber helmet community, you know? Like, they've got some great vibes going on. Because, like, it's not like a, oh my gosh, your helm looks just like mine. It's like, if you go to a con, like, everyone can take off their helmet and, like, do a group picture. That's so sick. So sick. And you get to be anonymous because you have the helmet. It was a little hard for Reach for me because we didn't have that option. I wore a mask. Yeah. But, like, it was also a little tricky because, like, there wasn't always, like, a safe spot to eat. So sometimes you would just be eating and then someone would come in that you don't know and... Face docs! Haha. So I had a bit of a hard time with that, but, you know, it'd be like that. The faceplate is my face, as far as the internet is concerned. Yeah! I like to be like that. I'm a VTuber who, like, does not want my face to be known anywhere, I guess. Not in a bad way. I just, I know that the internet is kind of permanent, and so if I were to show my face, then it would just be there forever. And people can find me, and I don't like that very much. So I try to stay anonymous, except for when I was at Reach. That was the first time anyone has ever seen my face. I don't know if I liked it or not. I don't think so. But if I went to somewhere like Offkai, unless I was meeting my Oshi or something like that, like, I would prefer to not have my face anywhere. I don't know. And it's not because I like think lowly of myself or anything. I think I'm quite cute. I just don't want everyone to know what I look like. Makes me nervous. I know at Reach was really good and people were really nice, but there were some people that were like really wanting to know what I looked like without a mask and stuff, and wanting to take pictures without a mask and stuff, and that was a little uncomfy, but for the most part it was fine. It's just some incidents, you know. I finished! I did it! I don't have any eyebrows, but I think it's cuter to not have any. Does that look hydrating? On a scale of 1 to ultimate hydration, would you drink water from this moth? I would. I trust her. I trust her. A little bit. See, the internet is permanent, but some things still get lost. Like old VODs from VTubers who no longer exist. Yeah. Alright, ladies and gentlebugs, I gotta get going. Have a good night, y'all. You too. You as well. I would want to do matching IRL profile pictures with my girlfriend, but she doesn't have a helm. That seems like a small issue. That seems like a small issue. Make it a craft night and find some cute stuff she can stick on it. Make her a Sanrio helm. You just have to get a shape that she likes. And then the rest is just fun. Pink or purple or pastel blue, and then putting stickers on it if she wants. Yes, it could be so cute. Or it could be really floral. Ooh, have you thought about maybe doing like a china pattern, like the like fine china, like porcelain pattern on it? That'd be super cool. Or like a foresty pattern, that would be super cool. Just making it cuter and not being like, it must be silver and then also you must have a solid color. Like, that's lame. I wouldn't want any silver on mine. I would want mine to look very decorated. Picking a style she likes is hard. That's the holdup. We can work that out. I think just like reskinning some shapes with prettier designs might help though. Just to be like, okay, look at this helm, but I'm going to like drag like an overlay of like green and floral, and do you like the shape more with this colorway? Because I think if you're just like, ah yes, silver only and maybe red and maybe one other color and it looks distressed because we are war men, it's kind of hard to make it look cute. You just gotta follow her on the vision, you know? Some of the shapes, like, I don't like the bucket looking ones. Not in general, but just like for me, I don't like the bucket looking ones. You know? I did it! Is that an emote or what? Are you gonna drink more water now? Better. Bam! Hydration. Oh. Oh. Okay, well, let's see if it looks bad. Let's just... I forgot. Guys, I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot. Oh. Okay, this is the test. Do you think that looks fine? Or do you think I need to color that part in white or something? I think it looks fine. Do you think it would turn out weird? I think it's fine. Also not a good of an intricate painter. We'll figure it out eventually. Yeah, well, you can work on that. It's a skill. It's a skill you can work on. So, I believe in you. I think you could do it. 10 out of 10. Figure it out, bro. Looks fine to me. Okay. Then we're keeping that. Oh! I do have to do it like this, though. Because I keep forgetting that when you export things from, Magma, it... Ooh, see? I missed a little mark on the forehead there. When you export things from Magma, it, doesn't save as a clear PNG, I don't think. Oh, unless I just need to remove the background, then in that case. We'll see. But I don't think it excludes the PNG, so I'd have to do it like that and then remove the color myself and then resize everything myself. But... Maybe if I remove the background... I don't know. I think it'll still not work. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I can try though. I just want to add the black background because it'll be easier to take it out. If I use white, then it might remove some of my glow on my hair. So I'm going to save it like this. And then... Share. Only Juni Purwood can access this drawing. True. Save as PNG, and then it opens it on a separate page. Look how big my head is! Wow! Wow, wow, wow. Oh. Save image as... Juni drink. And then I'm gonna put it in my Juni folder. I think I could probably upload it right now. Ooh, who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe I could. Maybe I could. Oh, hi, Neon. I just finished drawing my water. Would you like to drink some water? Would you like to drink some water? I would go through Canva and do the full process on stream, but I'm afraid to dox myself because my Canva is connected to my IRL stuff, so I kind of don't want to do that. What? I did it! It's done! Yeah! Okay. Great job, team. Let's go raid some pony. Who shall we raid? How's the Bookworm's Adventures Deluxe? We want to drink water. Yeah. Oh, I missed some spots. Man. Can't have nothing out here. Need to resave it. Need to resave it because also there's a spot that's there that I need to do. It's gonna bug me if I don't do it. Those few pixels. Whoa. Who told you to do all that? No. No, 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 no. This color. Okay. I fix. I have to resave. Well. Ah! No, I'm seeing holes everywhere. Ooh. Ooh. But if I remove the background, like the black background, it's gonna move the tiniest pixels, like these ones. Oh, I want to get that one though. That one's bothering me. Yeah. 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 It's gonna be fine. I'm just nitpicking right now. I'm nitpicking. Can't help it. This is my issue. I just like things done well, okay? But if I do remove the black, it's gonna remove that little bump to like some of the messier bits, so it should be fine. Should be fine. Be okay. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay. Yes, bug you. Melinda? Oh, Melinda's live? Okay, yeah. Let's go find Melinda. Melinda. Bella, amada y hermosa. Melinda. Okay. I'm gonna just... I always go to the channel. Melinda Esperanza. Melinda Esperanza. That's my oomph. She's my oomph. I really wanted to catch Sully live. Oh! Jemmy's live, though. Melly just ended. You guys spooked me. We were about to ghost raid. We gotta go watch Jemmy now. This is so peak. Almost all of the VAngeli members streamed today. It's so good to be back. We just need to, like... I feel like whenever we miss one, we always, like, drop off and, like, miss another, I guess. If that makes sense. Like... We just got Sully back, but then we lost Mira. But soon everyone will be back, and then we'll be able to giggle and be all together again. I'm praying for it. Didn't know Melly ended, she just did. And Jemmy is only 46 minutes in, so she better not end. I'm on the way, girl. Read Jemmy Roka. Did it work? It did! Okay, we do her raid message. Jemmy is also live on YouTube, I'm pretty sure. So if you wanted to pop in and check out Jemmy Roka on YouTube, you can. I'm gonna try to do that. Here. Hi, YouTube. I think it's Jemmy Roka. There you go. I don't know if that tag actually worked, but if it did, that would be super sick. But that's Jemmy. Check out Jemmy. That's where we're headed to right now. I'll be live again on Saturday. I got a lot of things to do this weekend, so please pray for me. Tomorrow's gonna be a lot of recording and doing other things, so... Yeah! But we did art today! Yay! I think we're doing art again, but I don't remember what we're doing. I said we were gonna draw something, but I don't remember what. So we will do that. Get excited. I'll see you guys soon. Please drink water. Please take care of yourself. Eat something yummy. Coffee's not water. Read your Bible. You know, all the things I tell you to do normally. Do those things, please, and thank you. And I'll see you so soon. Goodbye!